Welcome back, everyone. Set number 2 of the day, and this is a this might be one of the most important sets of the day. ACCM, if he wins, he's automatically through. TaToH, if he wins, there's a lot he still needs for the other players to do for him to actually go through to the later stages. I was just with ACCM. He was jumping up and down, Mem. He was trying to get the heart pumping. I asked him to give me his strats because, you know, TaToH won't know if we're talking about it. He said, no, it's going to be more exciting for you if you watch them in the game. I'm not telling you what I'm going to do before I do it.
And TaToH was practicing already, was warming up. I was going to go up there inside to ask what maps are because they know the draft already. And he was already, okay, don't disturb, come here. As you mentioned, key match today of the day. I think it's open all the possibilities who's winning here for others as well. Yes. Everyone is now paying attention.
Very important for TaToH, for example.
Yeah.
Like, TaToH has one path, and it involves TaToH losing. I think TaToH knows it's very unlikely for him to go through, but also important for players like Yo. Like, Yo can still go through if he wins and ACCM loses, but if ACCM wins, it becomes very, very difficult for him.
Also the fact that TaToH and DAO, they love each other. They both always want that both win.
Yeah.
And now TaToH need TaToH to lose. Yeah. But then TaToH need DAO later to win, even if he's winning now. So if TaToH wins
series, now, then DAO's out. But he also needs DAO to win later. So it's like, if you're DAO, you're kind of mad, but at the same time he won, and you get a chance to win for your friend as well.
So to explain that more in a way that is a little bit more simple for you guys is, if ACCM win, he go through. If TaToH win, he's not going through. He depends on a third one. Still, it's crazy.
Either DAO or DoGao needs to win in that case. And then some other bookhold stuff needs to happen. It's very involved. That's what we get when there's only, 6 people going through instead of the 8 like we saw last time. And here's the draft. We're going to open this one up on Arabia. We see Koreans as the first pick overall for TaToH. We've got Dravidians as the first pick overall for ACCM. And the other maps here, Tide Pool for TaToH, High Tides for TaToH, and then Tiergarten and Enclosed for ACCM.
I'm happy with the maps. I think we have a variety here. You know that I'm not a fanatic from the water, but we have just Tide Pool and all the others. Could we say that they are some of the most aggressive, let's say? Because High Tides, I like how it's finished. Because, you go for the water a bit in the north, but at the end it's big fight on the land. Arabia, we know that in Arabia anything can happen. Tiergarten, that it's a tricky map, and it's become also very aggressive in middle castle age, right, for the middle, and then Enclosed, according to the map we just saw with TheViper and Hera. Well, and that's
I want to see a map like that again. And you heard it in the interview from Hera. He's like, I was that close? Really? I didn't even notice. I just saw him. I was attacking. So, the things that you don't realize when you're in the game that you get a view of when you're casting. It's just a completely different perspective.
So if a player like Hera that we think that he's able to control absolutely everything, right, Dave, wasn't even able to realize that situation when we are commenting in some of these small details, how they're going to be able to even notice.
Exactly.
So complicated.
Exactly.
It's impossible. So Arabia, what is going to be in Arabia? Probably the classic Mayans in Arabia for ACCM here? For Arabia?
ACCM mine seems great there. I mean, he did use Incas on Tiergarten, so he might want to go for a similar strategy with another Meso Civ and just push forward with Eagles and Archers and maybe a tower or something. But cutting through fast with the mines is really tough because the longer lasting resources on the trees, right? Might just go for something like Slavs there too. We saw DoGao pick Slavs there, although he does have Enclosed, so Slavs are potential for that.
Even better there, no?
A lot of Civs that can move around here for ACCM. Same thing with TaToH, although some more specialty civilizations maybe. Sicilians is the big one that's standing out to me. I think Sicilians could be, there could be potential for that if he wants to go for an all-in on something like Arabia, Tiergarten, or maybe even a map like High Tides.
Yeah. Let's see. I think, knowing TaToH, I think he's going to go Romance in Arabia for the economy they have. Enclosed could be... What about Khmer in Enclosed?
Yeah, Khmer is great on either Arabia, Enclosed. I think they have potential on Tiergarten as well. High Tides, like Khmer has potential everywhere.
Yeah, let's make a guess. Mayans versus Romans, I'm guessing, here on Arabia. Just to say...
Tide Pool is Koreans then for TaToH?
I believe so, no?
Okay.
Makes so much sense. They are good on water. Also with the towers, you can control a lot in a map that is quite small in general. Then I'm thinking Armenians might be tight pool for ACCM. No? And Tier Garden. What about Malians or Hindustanis? Malians used by TheViper. Maybe ACCM was watching and thought, oh, that's a good one. It's a good pick. It can work. Great
Good
economy.
pick Saracens for TaToH there. If you want to come in with the archers really, really quickly.
Okay.
Start breaking through the little walls with the more attack against the palisades. I mean, you can fall back under your camels as well if you suspect him going for something like Hindustanis there.
Thing is that Saracens is kind of like a wild card always for me.
Yeah, but it's always in TaToH's draft, though. It has been for the last like 3 or 4 years.
So it doesn't matter the map.
He's
just a sip.
Yeah,
he loves it there.
Absolutely loves it. There's a lot of flexibility there. Good tech tree. Market helping out a ton. And then the archers obviously giving a lot of potential damage against the walls. There's an avenue to get inside of walled opponent's base. Both of them now just kind of warming up. They've been told it's time to get ready to go.
He's kind of singing TaToH, but even if you think that this is the way that he's not focused, he's super focused. Definitely he was not happy last night. He lost 3-0 against Mr. Yo. He was telling me that it was kind of late for me. Wasn't my best performance, you know. And we thought that he was playing good, but, you know, he wasn't feeling great with his performance.
TaToH's vibing right now. Look at him.
But the crazy is, Dave, a player like TaToH that has won S-tier tournament can be 1-4. I don't see that.
Yeah,
man.
that's wild.
You know?
That is insane. And Yo could be 1-4 by the end of the day. We could have TaToH at 1-4 and Yo at 1-4 as well.
No, Yo no.
Or no. Yo got the win. He got the win against TaToH yesterday.
He got the 2-2 yesterday.
Oh my goodness, man.
It's so weird. Well, if they didn't start, can we show the standings? I don't know if production is listening to me. The whole standing, how it's looking right now for everyone.
I think Hera's confirmed number 1, and Dogawa's confirmed number 10, and everyone in between can still move around.
Switch all it out.
Yeah. Leary should be second, but he could go down if he loses against Winchester.
Can be second.
Winchester could be through to the semis now, if he beats Leary.
If he beats Leary.
Yeah.
But need also doubt. Everyone need doubt. Here's mine. We need doubt. Do you need doubt, Dave?
Imagine doubt gets in, and then he wins the quarterfinal, and he's through to the semifinal.
Oh, man.
Every single player here, including Doubt, has said the same thing in every conversation. Like, Doubt, you're not playing well. And he's like, yeah, I know, I'm not playing well.
Yeah.
I just haven't been playing well since I got here. And everyone seems to agree with that. But at any point, he could start.
And people have been telling that Doubt is in the practice sessions is winning to heart.
Well, you say everyone's been telling. It's not everyone's been telling. It's Doubt's been telling me 15 times. Hey, listen, did you know the other day that I won 5 games against Hart in a row? Yeah, Doubt, I know that because you told me literally yesterday, and you told me the day before that. And you
don't say good morning, Dave. You say, hey, I won 5 games.
Yeah.
All the time. Because he's hype, you know. I mean, he needs to get the motivation somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I think they are starting. This phase, this is gaming phase, right, Dave? This is gaming phase.
Gaming phase, yeah.
Oh, by the way, I want to say thank you for everyone that is supporting the tournament because I'm checking out the live prize pool.
It's going up.
55,000 already.
Yeah, it's going up.
Everyone, all the donations are going to the prize pool. And what is going to be now is the first game that is going to be Arabia. They are definitely playing. Our observer is getting into the game in a moment, and we're going to see what civilizations is going to be. How much they're going to wall also, because we have seen that with some small more walls, maybe the last series wouldn't be the same result to Mr. Dave.
I mean, at the same time, the resources for Viper weren't looking good. He probably needed a tower as well, but that was the previous series. We'll see where the gold's set up here. We'll see how many woodlines they have. 8 seconds remaining, counting down into this game. Number 1 between ACCM and TaToH. It's do or die here, almost, for both of these players. There's still potential if ACCM loses for him to go through, but TaToH definitely needs to get the win. If ACCM gets the win, he is definitely through. ACCM playing as the Hindustanis, TaToH playing as the Gujaras.
Definitely not a time to play lottery or anything related. Say it Mayans and Romans. Definitely not, but you know, in Arabia it can be any civilization. And they have camel safes. Hindustanis, Gurjaras. Hindustanis with discount in every single village that you do. Gurjaras, well, the bonus they have is to grab those herdables on the mill. What civilization you prefer here, Gurjaras or Hindustanis?
I think Hindustanis.
Right?
I think I like Hindustanis a little bit more. I think they're a little bit more flexible, the camels kind of balance out the bonus damage from the Gajaras because they attack faster, and then the villagers are cheaper. I think the eco is just a little bit better here for the Hindustanis, and I like their late game composition a tiny little bit more than the Gajaras. But I mean, it's just by inches, right? It's a minuscule difference between these two civs, especially once you get to the Castle Age. I suspect we're going to see a lot of camels back and forth. And
no Cav Archer, right? Because he's tricky if you do that here.
With Cav Archers here,
camels.
with Hindustanis, I mean, Gajaras, you're forcing them then to play like Camel, Shavamsha, or Skirmisher, Camel, or something like that. It doesn't feel the greatest.
I mean, they can go crossbows because both civs don't have a transition in the late game for a good, for Arbalest. But let's see what is going to happen. Because for now, we see how ACCM is going already up really quick, 19 population. TaToH is going to go up 19, but it seems that with the loom, so ACCM, I guess.
No loom?
No loom. That's probably the difference.
ACCM, TaToH probably not planning on pushing forward really early. He just wants to push the deer. So ACCM should have time to queue up loom in front of a villager as soon as he gets to the feudal age. And both of them just making sure they push out the deer right away. TaToH's actually coming towards the base from ACCM. So with that camel scout, he wins the 1v1 against the scout from ACCM. In the Dark Age, he might be able to maybe sneak a villager without loom if ACCM is going to try and go out to wall.
He has to be careful for sure. I'm checking the minimap, Dave, and I like it more.
There's villagers coming out for the barracks, but it's 2 vills.
Yes, 2 vills. That's why he's sending to his no loom. Let's see if he's going to notice. No,
I don't think he checked. I don't think he checked if loom was in.
Yeah.
And there's 2 vills there, so you don't really want to sacrifice your HP on that camel anyway.
Yeah, I was telling that the map, I like it more for ACCM. If you check, he has like 4 woodlines not too far from the TC, while I only see 1 woodline for TaToH, a big one, but at the back. Then the other one is a bit forward with the goal. And this is the big forest.
It's a big wood line, though.
Yeah,
even if he arranges one side of that, it feels like you can get a lumber camp on the other side. So it's kind of like 1.5 wood lines.
But you can see how he has done the barrack quite forward. He wants to protect that goal. He's now doing the loom. He's exploring and gathering all the information he needs. And I assume that they are going to be playing with the scouts, both players.
Yeah, scouts into an archer range follow-up if you need it seems really solid, right? That once you get to this level and you're not 100% sure what to do, I think opening scouts is always a good idea. We see Hera do it all the time. He opens scouts and then he figures out what he needs to do after that. And as the player's level has risen, it's more and more common to just not hard focus on an archer range opening, even if it's good against your opponent's civ. Go for scouts first, then a quick transition.
Even more in 9 villages, right? Because they are not exploring, their opponent till almost when they are going to be up. So with the
so it's just more
mobility.
consistent to go for scouts. Yeah,
it's safer as well. And now the spear is coming. The camel is still going as well, and both are doing the scout. No horse collar for any of the players, so the opening is pretty much the same. And ACCM is starting to wall. It's been annoying, TaToH. He knows that he's not going to take it, but at least, denied a little bit the walls. And ACCM is going to wall literally everything there.
These are good walls. These are good walls, and I'd love to see him actually cover off that part of the TC if TaToH is going to come forward. So many times, right, players have been punished by that, but I think ACCM is going to get it figured out. TaToH also sending forward a lot of spearmen. He's gone for 4 spearmen and 2 scouts. ACCM working on an additional scout, so he's got 4 on the field, but can't really take the fights against the spearmen, and that might force ACCM into an early archery range.
Okay, as you can see, he's still trying to wall. He has the spears in this area. It's 1 spear versus 1, but 4 scouts. You have to be careful. He's going to go to the hill. Still not taking any damage here, but a lot more army. And this spot for ACCM need to go back. We don't see yet any archery range. I believe that they are not going to do horse collar if they didn't make it yet, and even less when TaToH has already a lot of farms. Walling is slowly TaToH too. He's only wall in front. He has to be careful at home because ACCM is going to be walled completely, and if you are open at home and you have your army forward, you might be in troubles.
And when you play scouts, walling completely gives you such a level of comfort. You can just move forward with these scouts, right? And TaToH is looking for that as well. He's going for the walls now. Villager is slightly exposed, though, as the 4 scouts showed up. That might be a dead villager if ACCM is able to surround, and he is. TaToH taking potentially a loss. He's trying to sneak through, and he does. Now the camel's attacking. He tries to wall that. ACCM gets the villager and gets out.
Yeah, but this is the thing that I don't understand. Like, he has seen that his opponent was walling all the time. So you have to be aware completely that he's going to come because he was walling.
You just take a risk. Look, he had a spearman on every other vill except that one.
Yeah, exactly. Then he got the bad luck. He's coming now with the spear, and it's going to be open. Nah, it's going to be wall now. Still, idle TC, none. Well, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, almost the same. And except that village is more or less the same. But with the good thing that ACCM has more army. He has 5 scout, 4 spears, investing more. You can probably do it because you have Hindustanis, and he has to be careful. This is 5 scout. He's gonna go and take another villager.
This might be another villager. Nice quick walls there from TaToH.
Okay, that's a nice one. But now he's inside, and then he's starting to disturb. If you wanna take the palisade, you need to wall. The berries are exposed, and those berries. TaToH do it a lot. This he doesn't have all the ships on the mill. He has already under the town center. So if Kujara has a lower bonus now with this herdables on the mill, even less now for TaToH. He preferred to take them.
I think it's like 4 is the optimal number. I don't know how many he has in the mill right
guess
now,
he's 3.
but the villagers are going in. It's 3 sheep in the mill. Another villager goes down, and he's kicked off the berries. This is really good pressure against an opponent who wants to be fully walled. That villager's still stuck there, too. Great job from ACCM just climbing back into this.
Yeah, but what I don't understand, Dave, is like why his opponent has been able to wall huge walls out on the right for a long time ago, and then TaToH is being a bit slow walling this. He's already not only losing 2 villages, but look at the total KD. Has lost three military units as well, and now he's disturbing his economy. I don't know.
The army is stuck. The army is stuck inside. The villager is stuck outside, as ACCM will attempt to break. He does have Hindustani scouts, so that palisade wall will go down quite quickly. The villager can wall on the other side. ACCM now just trying to get as much value as possible from this army. He knows it's not going to get out. TaToH will clear that up, and ACCM now going for wheelbarrow. And then probably after wheelbarrow is complete, he'll click up to castle.
Yeah, did a really good trade here. I thought it was like 5-0 KD, now is 8-6.
Great farming.
Only. Yeah. I mean, look at TaToH. Has been disturbed, and he's almost 700 foot already. He's just missing gold.
Yep.
Would you sell now maybe to go up? Because he's going to have probably, if he's not selling, he's going to have 1,000 foot, and it's still not going up. Maybe sell 100 stone?
I think you can get like horse color and just wait for the gold to come in. Maybe sell 100 wood would be good.
He sold 200
wood.
Let's
okay.
go. Well, it was expensive, a little bit expensive to go, but as you mentioned, with wheelbarrow, he's already going up to castle both players the same time, literally the same time. 1 value more for TaToH, but ACCM has wheelbarrow, so basically he keep those 2 values advantage.
ACCM losing the scouts, and TaToH instantly deletes the wall, and now he's got map control. So ACCM has no military. He's kind of waiting till he gets to Castle Age to produce. He's left it open in front of his town center, but I think he's going for a stable now, so he'll be able to cut that off really, really easily if TaToH wants to come in. And I think TaToH should probably just scout the second stable and then use those units to look for relics or whatever around the map.
Yeah.
I'm not certain that there's that much damage to be done here.
I prefer, actually, even if he has 2 villages lost, I prefer this situation. Yeah, I prefer to have army. ACCM has nothing.
In the middle, yeah.
Zero no army, you know, he's going to be exploring. Can we check TaToH point of view to see also how many relics he sees? He sees 1 in the middle. He will go now into the flanks probably and try to grab the relics. He sees pure camels here. Do you think that maybe he's going... Well, he's doing archers, so he's not going to go light as camels. I think he's going to use crossbows.
Well, he's not going cav archers.
Yeah.
And he's not going elephant archers.
No.
So crossbow,
so expensive.
Crossbow makes sense, right? Especially if you're predicting camel from your opponent. Even just having 7, 8 crossbows can be huge. You get a few of your camels in front, and maybe some monks as well to support that. It could be amazing. I think Vodka's pointing out here that there's not many TC positions available.
Yeah, there's hills.
For ACCM. He has to stretch out because the hills are blocking the TC foundations that he might want to have.
Yeah, I like the crossbows one here because, to be honest, if you go camels against Hindustanis, the camels from Hindustanis are better. So you want to go with the crossbows, and crossbows are definitely fine against the camels. He's doing fletching already. He's taking the initiative here. TaToH is not doing any extra town center. I was just wondering if maybe he's going to go forward. Well, that's my wish to see some forward, but it's so risky. I think he has to make it easy. Okay, what is...
I don't mind this position from TaToH.
No.
The crossbows forward, he can apply pressure, and ACCM can't really clear this army. He's trying to cut off reinforcements, which is perfect play from this position for ACCM. That's all you can really do with the camels. But still, he has to worry about TaToH coming in, as TaToH now gets Bodkin Arrow. If TaToH gets in here, really rough position for ACCM, and it's a siege workshop behind to push TaToH away. TaToH threatening to run in under the TC. He comes back and continues attacking that stable, and with the camels from ACCM, they're just looking for more reinforcements coming forward.
Yeah, it was only a threat because it's true that with those 2 palisades, this will be very tricky. It's not walling at home. I don't know. I think TaToH need to do kind of quick now. A second TCO will fall really behind in economy with 2 tone center. The score say that he's ahead, but he's because he has a lot more army. Same village number right now, and those archers with botkin might take some village. Let's see. No,
Yeah,
it's running away.
Scorpion coming out to push away the crossbows. 2 TC production here from ACCM.
And siege, which is good, man.
Yep, and a siege workshop, yeah, so it can stop any forward pressure from TaToH. He's going to be ready for that. TaToH still walled at home. He's trying to re-wall behind so those Hindustani camels don't make their way through, and the Scorpion is here. So is there really a threat from this push anymore? If ACCM, you know, keeps that Scorpion alive, TaToH is just going to be hanging out, but he can't really pressure into the base from ACCM.
Yeah, and his camels are a lot weaker. They don't have any upgrade. Well, you can see the ACCM has bloodlines plus 1 armor. I don't know what is he really gonna do.
A lot of camels.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Just look how good Hindustanis are here, Dave. He has a lot of camels, second tone center, siege workshop, monastery. While TaToH, what he has right now is doing the wood upgrade. Okay, that's the only advantage he has. At home, I see double archer range, but I don't see any second TC yet. No siege, no monastery. Well, 30C incoming for ACCM. TaToH, I believe he want to make a lot of army because he feel that probably in Imperial Hindustanis are better. But with this army, can't do really damage right now, TaToH. It should go forward because
Double
if not...
range crossbow production, but with no siege forward, you're right, he can't really do anything, right? He's just hoping to clear up the camels, but that's predicated on ACCM taking a bad fight. So TaToH is going to have to try and find a way to force ACCM into a bad fight, which is not in his interest at the moment.
Yeah, that's why he's avoiding the battle. He's going to go forward. The good thing is that at least now TaToH is adding the second tone center. It's still going to be behind. It is behind already. 8 villages behind. And Wilbaro, that's a total of 11. He's going to try to find some more damage. I don't think he knows that there is a TC. He's going to find out very soon.
Got to be careful with these camels.
Yeah.
Hindustani camels, they will break through those houses quite quickly. TaToH has crossbows behind. He's going for a monastery. So TaToH's done a good job defending. ACCM needs to back away. TaToH can pick away at this gold, but ACCM has another gold inside his base, forcing a little bit of idle time. So a couple T90 farms here.
I was about to say that T90 feel proud right now from ACCM. Look at that one. Okay, now he take it, not proud anymore. Camels going around. Look at those crossbows. He might do some damage. I mean, even if he's not killing, he really need to be active and disturb. Because right now he's behind with the economy. Oh, it's not going to let him wall. He has the scout there, so this can be good.
He's got to bring the camels back, and he's also going for a university. So is he thinking ballistic scorpions? This other villager will complete another house to block the scout out. Yep. So even if this army gets through the palisade wall, I think the camels and the scorpions will be back in time. Third town center now for TaToH. He's trying to hold the pressure forward, add economy in his own base, but the camels are here, the scorpions are here, the monks are here. TaToH can no longer push from this angle.
The way TaToH feel comfortable in these situations, he's a player that is not greedy going up to the next age. He usually do a lot of farming the way he's doing, you know.
He wants to hold his opponent on the other side of the map.
He doesn't care a lot if he's going to be up to Imperial a little bit later. He's still doing a lot of farming. University as well. This spot is tricky because if he's going there, but the good thing is that he has all the army forward. He's not letting ACCM to attack at all. Villiers down. He's going to try to take now some more if he ain't gonna be able. Another one down. He's already 3. He's already 3. This is... but there's still 16 villagers more.
69 villagers for ACCM. It's an extremely nice economy as the camels now try and cut off the crossbows. Look at the crossbow number total from TaToH. 2 different groups, but still 25 crossbows. And I think he added a university at home, or he's adding one at home. So he's going to get ballistics. ACCM needs to kill some of these before that happens. And the ballistics is coming in for ACCM for the Scorpions. Will it be in on time? 30 seconds away. It feels like TaToH is just going to walk away from this and try and avoid this engagement against those Scorpions for as long as he can.
Yeah, he's going to go away, but now the archers are coming to the other side, and those are going to be able to kill how many? Let's see if he got ballistic here. Oh, man, look at the difference.
5, yeah.
Look at the difference. He's going to take something, not even. At least he forced him to move, but don't take any single unit. Now TaToH need to do ballistic. He has the university, but didn't do it. TaToH still have more population than his opponent, Dave. He has a lot of army, ballistic incoming.
ACCM's eco-scaling ahead now. For the longest time, TaToH was ahead on resources collected by like 100, and now ACCM is just flying past him. He's got that wheelbarrow forever, right? The farm eco is really, really solid for him. And the TCs have been producing for a long time. The villager lead is really showing here for ACCM. And now Scorpions with ballistics, with camels in front.
Yep.
how do you pressure that without your own siege?
No, you can't. You need the siege workshop. He's gonna notice soon TaToH when he's gonna try to do the job and the Scorpions are coming. Still, TaToH has a lot of army, and it's 13 villas. He's doing now well Barrow.
Yeah, ACCM can't really pressure him either.
Yeah, he really can't. It's a lot of units, and TaToH. He's mining stone with 2 villas only and thinking what else he could do. Good thing for TaToH is that ACCM is now having 30 farmers, so it's not really yet into a position to go up to Imperial, but that can change soon. No. The Scorpions are so tricky. He need to go back, Dave. Dave, that army is so scary.
And it's tough to notice when the Scorpions have ballistics. It's tough to recognize that. Unlike an arrow, like those bolts, you can't see it kind of tracking your unit, right? So I don't know if TaToH realizes that ACCM actually has ballistics on it. He might try and micro and lose all of his crossbows.
Well, instantly did the +1 armor and riders. Sivan's riders. He has already 2 relics, one and another one incoming, as you can see there with that monk. He might need a castle, TaToH, because that army is
He's going to need a castle, man, but he's only got 1 on stone here. Like, he needs it to protect that forward gold. ACCM is going to be coming in. No Mangonels. Oh, actually, a Mangonel mixed in from ACCM, so that's probably following up behind. That could be really good against the town center position and the gold, but still, the camels are going to work away on these buildings really, really quickly. And now TaToH goes for a counterattack on the other side. ACCM adds another siege workshop, probably for more Scorpions, to stop TaToH's army. There's 30 crossbows forward. That means they're not at home.
They are not at home, but you know what? I'm scared about the amount of camels ACCM has.
It's crazy.
It's true that it's not like the knights to go.
They're coming in.
He's gonna. What is he doing? TaToH is moving. I thought he was going to buy a castle somehow, but he's moving villas. He's gonna make migration mode activated because he can't hold anymore there.
I think he's just hoping that ACCM doesn't push in there under the TCs, and he's moving all of his army back. And now it's a super panic siege workshop from TaToH as the 4 monks here kind of stop any camels coming in to snipe the siege. The Scorpions are stopping the crossbows. The camels are just working away on the building. Look how quick that siege workshop is going down against so many camels. It's already at 1,000 HP.
Yeah, it's going to be bye-bye in a moment. The crossbows are coming from behind, but I don't know if those crossbows will help a lot since the Scorpions are there. It's true that he has some camels as well. Let's see the micro. The monks are another
need to
problem.
get conversions.
Yeah, he's going to try to convert, but he's healing those units. He didn't notice. He's going to be a mango outside from TaToH. Yes, it will be. And those monks, I don't think they have sanity. Be careful with those.
They do.
They do? Okay. They have so many crossbows. Look at the camels and riders. TaToH is going to get a brutal battle here. He's going to be able to take the monks. You need to kill the monks, and then the Scorpions will go down with the riders. TaToH is doing, in my opinion, an amazing battle here.
Yeah, an incredible fight from TaToH. He came in from 3 different angles there. He took out all the Scorpions, and without the Scorpions, the monks go down, the camels go down. TaToH clearing everything somehow. He extended with the crossbows. I think he wanted to get damage, but he brought them back just on time. And now ACCM is left with only camels and Scorpions at home. So the push is dead onto TaToH. Still, ACCM in a good position. Look at the resources collected. Look at the villager advantage still. And now handcart on the way for ACCM.
But that's the problem. ACCM has Hera's economy. You know what I mean? I mean, he can do army non-stop. It's 21 villages, more handcart already there. He need to raid. He did not well. But the problem is, if you're gonna raid, you leave those crossbows alone, and then they die.
You need the Shirvansh and the camel nearby. And I think TaToH's realizing like that you can't push this. Yeah. You just can't. So it's back and forth, back and forth. ACCM got stunted, TaToH got stunted earlier, and now TaToH's falling back again as the Mangonel rolls forward looking for some hits. Won't be able to get more than 1 Scorpion though. ACCM now diving to try and get the Mangonel. He still has the Scorpions here, kind of out of position with the camels. TaToH dives in.
This is a good battle again for TaToH, I think. He has so many units, he has the riders, he has the camels, and he's so many crossbows, Dave. Those camels has +2, and the crossbows is still doing the job. Also, Thambrin in 1 second. Need to go back. The problem
he's
is
the camels.
Yes, and the problem is ACCM is doing a castle. He's about to go up to Imperial while TaToH
was insane.
Exactly. He's far from going anywhere. TaToH is still with the score lead. Because he has 10 units killed more. Because I really don't know why he has the score lead. He might be killing
army count too.
Yeah, army count, and he's killing units that are more expensive. It's also true that if TaToH is just and Cubelis, he can go up to Imperial. He's 40 farmers, you know.
I
Can go
really
up.
like this push from ACCM. I think he realizes that with the castle there, TaToH can no longer push on that side, so he's going to go for the counter raid with the camels. But TaToH is going to extend through the middle here. I want to see if it's open, if he can go in. The camels are attacking the monks, so TaToH realizes those camels are a threat now. And it's just a scorpion stack, but no camels in front just yet from ACCM, so these scorpions might be able to be sniped by TaToH. Looks like another good engagement initially from the Spaniard as the crossbows are behind, kind of supporting against those camels, but ACCM is in.
Yeah, Ace inside now with camels, as you can see in the peep there. It seems that Dave, that more economy, better economy for ACCM, but the engagements are saving TaToH.
Well, the Scorpions haven't really done anything.
Yes.
They've looked nice.
Yeah,
They've got ballistics, but I don't think they've really gotten any kills.
Well, because TaToH has been controlling the units really, really good. You can see how TaToH... Ooh,
Great quick wall.
Very
Oh
nice.
my God.
Very nice. Well, he has almost the stone TaToH to make a castle. I think you need to do it in front of his goal. He's not yet going up to Imperial, but the problem is, even if he's stabilized and he's going to be able to go up to Imperial, great castle on that hill. What is the transition now for TaToH? Because those amount of crossbows, well, you will get +3. They are not arbalest. Chemistry, unless it is battle, because those are a lot of camels coming, but those camels are better from Hindustani's. Why he's not fighting? He got all the upgrades, and he's Hindustani's camels. He could kill it.
I think he didn't look at the HP.
Yeah.
The camels from TaToH already. Knew he had a couple low ones. The Scorpions going to clear up those crossbows. 3 relics already for TaToH behind the scenes. So that's really, really nice. He did get the scouting early on the relics. However, the other 2 are on ACCM's side, so he should be able to grab those. The crossbows have just been the killer unit here for TaToH. He's managed to keep them alive against the Scorpions somehow, and he's on the way to Imperial Age, but still, 3 minutes behind ACCM, who will have heavy camel and the final armor upgrade before TaToH gets there.
Yeah, look at the ACCM resources. 1,000 food, 1.5k gold. Crazy. A stone to make almost another castle, but still, this is a good fight again for TaToH. He's trying to dive those and ignore those arrows. Heavy camel, that is really long upgrade as well. Take a long time to get it there. He's going to kill some crossbows. Map control is not definitely clear for any of the players right now.
Going for the monk, he could stall out the relics. He doesn't get it.
He couldn't. It was only 2 archers. Gonna make more stables here. And
Herbal medicine. He wants to heal the camels. He's done that in multiple games. He did that in that Romans game up against Burgundians of Mr. Yo to heal his knights in the castles, and he's doing it again here. Also, getting Kshatriyas in, so lowered food costs on everything with the Gujaras. Meanwhile, ACCM working away on heavy camel. He's getting the final armor upgrade. He's getting chemistry. Conscription is in. This is going to be a brutal couple minutes here for TaToH as he tries to fight against imp units.
Not only that, Dave, he's going to make Imperial camels right away. With those resources he has,
insane.
He's going to be Imperial camels, and we all know that Gurjara's got an amazing pikes. They don't have pikes.
If you're ACCM, do you wait for Imp Camel? I don't think so. Your opponent's still in Castle Age.
Yeah, probably don't need it.
You've got the final armor upgrade. I don't think you can afford to wait a minute and a half, unless TaToH retreats to that castle, and then you might be forced to.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, remember that Gurjaras can get also +6 extra melee armor, if I'm not mistaken, with the upgrade, but still, these Imperial camels, I believe they're still stronger, and now he's trying to get in. He needs to wall a little bit. You don't want to let those camels get into your base. Handcard now is not even +2 the camels yet. Shouldn't he wall, Dave? If he's not walling, he's going to raid a lot. Like, really, really a lot. Population is still almost the same for both players. He will do the +3, I guess. +3 for those archers and also for the TCs. Dave, if he's raiding, he's not doing the upgrades. He's doing now heavy camel as well. He needs the castle tech. Imperial camel in 20 seconds.
It's an invitation to go into the base. It's an invitation to go into the base. Once you see Imp Camel in, you see those crossbows, you see the camels of your opponent, not heavy camel yet. I think you got to go because you have an extensive eco behind as well. You can replace these units. Imp Camel is in. The market is going down from TaToH. That might be a pain later. Shatagni is on the way, so he's following up with hand cannons. I think you go in, get as much value with these camels as you possibly can.
Yeah, don't wait now because he doesn't have heavy camels yet even. No. You don't want to fight. There is +3 archers. That helping him a little bit, but he's not being so aggressive here like ACCM is. If he's going in, he might kill all, no?
I mean, he's keeping the army here, at least. Yeah. And his hand cannons are building up. He's trebbing down the castle forward from TaToH. So the longer he sits here, I guess the army from TaToH also sits here. Kill the university. Just finish it off. What if TaToH wants chemistry? Just finish it off.
Yeah, well, the camels are there. In 3 seconds, it's going to be heavy camels, but the archers are there. This is a good battle for TaToH. It's gonna be a good battle for. It's a good battle for TaToH. He waited to match. He really waited to match.
But
and
look
those
at the
camels
castle in the center.
are not +4.
I think it's gonna die soon, right? The heavy camels
It's
or
one,
imp camels
two
are working
trebs.
away.
Yeah.
2 trebs attacking it. Shatagni in behind for ACCM. Even herbal medicine for ACCM to heal up the camels. So we got double herbal medicine
You don't see
for
that
both
often.
of these players. You never see that.
Yeah, definitely not. The archers are still alive. It's crazy how these archers are surviving and keeping TaToH in the game. TaToH is doing the +2 attack now. The castle is gonna be down. He has another on the left. He need the tech.
Yeah.
You know, Frontier Wars is
Frontier
called,
guards.
right? Yes. Okay, let's
But
see.
he doesn't, I mean, he's going to lose that other castle on the left if ACCM sees it. Like, he's going to position over there, so he's got to get it soon.
Yeah, well, it's still 68 army for TaToH. A lot of army. In theory, the army from ACCM is stronger, but TaToH is still with those archers alive. The camels are coming again. And how much is expensive, the Frontier Wars?
Frontier Guards, I think, I don't know, it's like 700. It's fairly expensive, I think.
It's expensive, but this gives a lot, you know.
He's building up to it.
And probably with that upgrade, he can match up the Imperial Camels. I think so.
Yeah, I think
definitely.
he can, but the hand cannons are there for that.
Yeah.
Specific reason.
He's coming again. He's going to make a castle for... He's there with the upgrade. I want to see that battle. Come on. It's only 50 seconds. It's not taking too long to get that upgrade there. Missing the +4 armor. It's... Ouch. It's kind of deadly for TaToH. You need to get all the upgrades, even more with this heal that he's getting. His opponent knows a single trebuchet from TaToH. So how he's going to take this? Well, he's going to commit.
Max population. Both players at 200 pop. Frontier Guards almost in. ACCM takes the hill there. TaToH doesn't want to take the fight until Frontier Guards is in. Hand cannons are shooting behind. Mangonel coming. Trebs attacking the castle, and the crossbows are still behind there. He pushes up the hill. Imp Camels still holding that position, and I mean, it's really, really tough for TaToH as he just dives after the Trebs.
Yeah, he wants to kill the Trebs. He cannot lose that castle. The camels are there. The archers are still alive. Trebuchets are going down. He's going to be able to kill the Imperial Camels with those heavy camels, hand cannoneers, and the hill.
Heavy
oh,
Camel's
man,
dead.
He's taking absolutely everything, and ACCM is most likely taking this first game, right, Mr. Dave?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's holding the hill forward. TaToH calls the GG. Man, he thought he could do it with the heavy camels, but ACCM the entire game kept that camel mass alive. Like, he was not taking any fights where he would lose all his population. Even when he was in the middle of his opponent's base and TaToH was still in Castle Age, he pulled the camels back, and he just saved them for that final engagement, and he was booming up behind. ACCM's a beast.
We have noticed that not only a beast, that we have noticed that it felt that Gurjaras can't really compete with Hindustanis.
Yeah, they don't have the eco to compete. If you're multiple TC
and the units,
booming, especially with the way that TaToH played that, it was impressive. He was holding them forward, but you're playing crossbows against Camel and ACCM. I mean, credit to ACCM. The Scorps didn't really do anything, but they prevented TaToH from doing any damage.
Yeah, to attack.
Base.
It's preventing to attack. He keep him always away.
Double Siege Workshop, Ballistic Scorpions, and suddenly Camel Scorpion can't really push.
And then you might say, with all this investment by ACCM, well, his economy was going to be maybe weak.
No, it was amazing.
No, it was
because he
fine.
added eco first.
Well, the 3 TCs going and everything, and then TaToH was trying everything. He was I mean, his archers never died, actually.
No, they didn't. No, he did an amazing job keeping the archers alive.
Yeah.
And they didn't really have the value that he was looking for, because every time they came forward, there was a big mass of scorpions waiting. Every time he killed the scorpions, he lost too many camels, so then he couldn't fight the camels with just the crossbows, and he had to retreat.
That was insane.
It was super good from ACC.
Oh man, we're gonna see what is gonna be from then in the game 2. But TaToH is at the limit. Like, he need to win these cities, and he's already 1-0 behind. And if ACCM is winning, it's qualified, and then TaToH is gonna be eliminated already.
Yep.
Less combinations possible in the rest of the day. You know.
I mean, Doubt's looking at the screen. He's like, I can see the way. I can see the path already. He probably doesn't want TaToH to lose, though. He knows it's extremely unlikely, even if TaToH loses for him.
He might be thinking, well, there is more chances that TaToH get there, so win TaToH, and we'll try to do my best to help you to get there, because even if I win, maybe I don't qualify, and then you don't qualify either.
Yep.
So, and they're teammates. So, well, teammates, I'm most likely good friends.
Good friends. Really good friends.
Really good friends. Well, game 2 will be in such a moment. They are preparing. And
where do you go here if you're TaToH? You going to an ACCM home map, or are you going to one of your own home maps? I like picking the opponent's home map.
Yeah, and since he's 1-0 behind, he will have to play at least one of those home maps, no matter what.
They need a short break, and we're going to go into a short break ourselves. We'll be right back with game number 2 after this.
And now, a word from our partners.
A mouse! A mouse!
What is it, dear? Why you rage? Oh, honey. That's no ordinary mouse. It's the Reaper 250. With this mouse in your household, you never have to be scared again.
Yes, the U-Rage Reaper 250, featuring DPI control, advanced ergonomics, RGB lighting, and customizable buttons, is the perfect addition to every competitive household. Why U-Rage? It's all good. Get yours on mueller.de.
Welcome back, everyone. Game number 2 coming right up. TaToH is down 1, and TaToH needs to win today. If ACCM loses, there might still be a possibility for him to sneak in, although it's extremely unlikely. ACCM, on the other hand, if he wins, he's guaranteed through to the next round. So incredibly important for both of these players, and the way it shakes out is incredibly important for the other players waiting to play.
Yeah, let's see what TaToH is going to bring now. I don't know. He seems to be so calm, so confident. Do you think it's because he's probably thinking himself, I don't have many chances. I will try my best, and if I win, I win. And if not, well, like getting into the idea because just look how he's looking.
Well, he's listening to music.
Yeah.
He always does whenever he's playing.
Yeah, but other days you have not seen this face. He was looking like more focused, more that gaming mode activated.
He doesn't have the death stare on. Well, no, now it is. Hang on a second. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the TaToH death stare.
that I see that, and then I go to the, you know, I go away. Because
ACCM should be nervous now.
Okay. Well, I think he should pick TaToH. He usually has been very good in this kind of maps, you know, secure, get the 1-1. Don't take the risk to get the 2-0, because 2-0 against ACCM, with the consistency he has, is a situation that you don't want to be, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know if we know the map. They didn't tell you anything.
I don't know the map yet. I would think TaToH would go on to something like TidePool next.
And this is going to be game number 2 right now.
High Tide.
And, we don't play any lottery. Not you, not me. Malians and Khmer. Khmer for TaToH, Malians for ACCM. Well, Khmer is always a dangerous civilization for the farm bonus, but Malians here looks smooth with the bonus they have, going for the dock as early as possible. The gold income also that is faster. TaToH has a red on the left, ACCM has a blue on the right. What civilization you prefer here, Dave?
I think the danger here, Malians overall, definitely, but the danger here is how quickly TaToH can get on the land. If TaToH goes for a dock, he can also go for an archer range really quickly. Doesn't have to invest into that barracks, right? But in ACCM's side, you have a little bit of an advantage early. Your buildings cost less wood. You can get the good eco rolling with the fish, and you should be favored on the water. It doesn't seem as if TaToH really wants to play into the water at all. He's going pure land.
With 2 villages on
pure
wood,
land.
He's ignoring the water. Yeah, kind of makes sense then.
So ACCM needs to sense this and scout this and wall up.
Can be other way. Can be also you ignore the dock, so you go super quick and make then the dock later.
And then you make the dock later.
Yeah. You know, and then try to snipe that.
I was thinking about that earlier in the tournament, but I haven't seen anyone do it.
But you need more civilization like Khmer, maybe into Lithuanians even, that you go super quick cap, quicker always than your opponent that is doing the dock.
ACCM scouting the shoreline. So if he does that, if he goes land and then he goes dock later, like how do you work against that if you're ACCM?
Or no land, just going up super quick, much quicker than your opponent, and then on the way to a feudal, you make the dock, kill, and then you fish. You know, you don't have to make barrack to make archer range or stable.
Maybe, but then it just feels.
Well, look how fast
bad,
it is.
Right? It is really, really quick, and ACCM is getting loom right now because he's housed. That's
what is he doing?
Not a great start here for ACCM.
TaToH is sending something at the bottom.
TaToH is sending villagers, I think, to the bottom. He's sending villagers down there. Ooh. So he might make a mill or might make a dock down here. Who knows? But ACCM, he was housed badly there. He did not have a very good start at all. He had 11 seconds idle TC, forced loom out early. It's not the worst thing in the world, but the fishing ship also wasn't on the way out. So TaToH with a really, really fast feudal age. ACCM with some delays to his economy along the way. And ACCM will need to scout this opening from TaToH, see the dock down there, and see that all those villagers are exposed.
Why not some fishing ship here even? Like, you have a lot of wood. Yes,
I think
food.
you want to save the wood for like production, right? The Archer range blacksmith right away.
Right away.
Yeah.
And then you go super quick.
I'm curious whether you build it with those villagers over there. I think you have to build it at home.
Yeah.
Could
Here,
come forward.
just maybe make a galley to protect them as well, in case that he's gonna find it. I think ACCM is going there. Not yet. Okay. Now let's see what TaToH is doing. No, he's doing the building there. He's doing the building at the bottom. I can see it, and it's a stable.
Stable.
Okay.
Okay.
This area. I mean, I don't dislike, but then you are unprotected completely at home. Like, completely unprotected. I don't know. Let's see what is going to happen. He went up even without the loom. He's doing now the loom. He's going to have his scouts really quick there. Remember that the big bonus from Khmer is the farms. For now, he's not even doing horse collar, and he's relying on the shorefish here at the bottom as well. Archery range, and there's another building.
Is that an archery range in the middle there for TaToH? Oh my God! So he goes for the stable at the bottom. ACCM comes over to scout, and he sees the archery range coming up. But ACCM has to be like, hang on a second. You got to feudal age really, really quickly. So now ACCM might go up to the north to scout for a dock.
See if there's a dock.
Yeah, and then he's not going to see a dock.
And
so
then?
he's going to be like, what on earth is happening right now?
Yeah.
ACCM needs some really good scouting. TaToH's not going to reveal the scouts until later, and ACCM has already walled up his woodline, so he's ready for whatever's coming his way.
Yeah, but that's why he's not doing a single spear. He doesn't see the stable. He's walling one woodline, the other is open. TaToH needs to explore. He needs to explore the other. I think he saw it. He's going to wall that
He
one.
saw it.
No, but he didn't notice. Didn't notice because he's not
Only
reacting.
2 scouts, though. He can
Yeah.
fight this off. He
We'll take
probably will lose 1 villager if he's not careful.
Yeah, he will.
And TaToH is going to snipe that. ACCM down 1 vill, but remember, he has the fish in the north. So TaToH is going to have to take a lot more than just 1 villager. ACCM with his starting scout even scouted his side of the shoreline. He went all the way along the top to look for a sneaky dock from TaToH. He was not expecting the scouts into the range.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised that at some point then TaToH will go and make the dock in the north, you know? Why not? But for now, he's still going very aggressive. 4 scouts are here. He's losing 1. He's going to send another one now. It's 3. There's a 4th coming. The scout from ACCM will try to defend a little bit, but he's creating chaos. But, as you say, he needs to take something else. He's going to kill 1 more. I think he will. And this is already 2 villagers down. There you go. 2 villagers down. And the archers are coming, Dave.
Yeah,
So
the archers are
is
coming, but
great.
there's a couple archers here from ACCM as well. He managed to make 2 of them. He's making a 4th fishing ship. So resources collected still very, very similar. He tries to go up for that mill, but the scouts are here. TaToH's now trying to cut that off. That's a little bit greedy from TaToH. He needs the scouts with the archers to help each other. And that's a...
Panic tower.
That is...
It's a panic
it's only
tower.
being built with 1 vill. How panicky is it? I mean,
No,
we're just
but-
wondering about that position.
Yeah, but the position, that's why he's doing, you know, you don't need that tower there. Like, if you see it, then now TaToH, I will go with those 2 villages and making the goal and bye-bye goal. You know, where's the other goal for... Look at the other goal for ACCM. Is everything is all forward.
Yep.
Doesn't have anything. No, he has 1 at the back where there's the dot red, I believe. Anyway, archers and scouts are coming. He's going to deny now those berries. The archers are in danger because he has no numbers. He definitely has no numbers. A lot more numbers here for TaToH. Fletching will be now massive, Dave. He needs fletching
Fletching
right
would
away.
be huge, yeah, to help snipe the vills. Meanwhile, 5 fishing ships for ACCM, but right now, all of his focus is on this army forward from TaToH. He goes for a blacksmith to try and wall off this section. 4 archers for ACCM. Has to make sure he doesn't lose those too easily. Scouts and archers is a really great comp for this stage of the game from TaToH, and Fletching is on the way in from the Spaniard.
Yeah, he's going around now. He's going to have Army Blue. ACCM will have Fletching as well, but he has 1 archer less. Scout combined. He didn't see yet the tower. He has to be careful there. And, well, he can still do damage even if the tower is there.
Yeah, the tower's in a really awkward position,
Yeah,
really, and
pull
that's
it
the weak
down.
villager.
There you go. He's going to take it. Now the archers are coming. He might be able to kill some. At least he's just provoking a lot of chaos here and creating a lot of
I
chaos.
think ACCM might go forward with his archers. I think ACCM might just stop defending here. He counts on the tower, He's going to try and get some walls up, and then he moves across the map to try and do damage to TaToH's base.
Well, if TaToH is playing smart, he might just have one house in each resources, and then you can garrison the village. It's Khmer.
The archers are moving across for ACCM. So we've got the scouts here. We've got the archers from TaToH. He's looking for exposed villagers. There's a few weak ones. Doesn't really respect the tower all that much. He's kind of moving around, expecting there to be exposed lumberjacks. And he'll go to the backside of that wood line and might even be able to harass the goal. But the archers from ACCM slowly crawling across the map there towards TaToH's eco.
What is there? Market. The archers are there, but he knows.
Yeah, he's got archers back on the hill. He hasn't seen them in forever.
Oh, now he has to be careful. The archers are there. He's going to deny that market. That market is going to be bye-bye. The village is going to be bye-bye. The market is not going to be created for now. Lost one village, 47 population, ACCM 52. I like this strategy from TaToH, but it's still always very dangerous, Dave, to don't contest the water.
But look at the resources collected. He's got Khmer farms, and he's got the fish in the south.
True. It's true. So the population is not doing the effect that he probably wanted. He has the 6 fishing ships, and still TaToH is in a similar position.
Good
market
resources
for both.
Though.
Yeah, it's very good also for ACCM.
Really similar for both.
Yeah, but why is this happening? Because TaToH is spending a lot more in the scouts. He's using a lot more food. He might have more food collected, yes, but he's using it. So right now, ACCM need to buy the food, and we'll go up. Can do the same TaToH and go up. So it's going to be very close. And then in Castle Age, nice night crossbows, and, well, Malians can do whatever as well. And
ACCM now buying some food. He's about to click up. Very similar times. TaToH's got the demo down in the south in case ACCM looks down there. I don't think ACCM has even considered the fact that TaToH's down there at the moment. He's been very, very busy.
Oh, he sell 100 stone, TaToH. Okay. I think he had the resources to go. Maybe I'm wrong. And a lot of farming here. The thing is, if ACCM, for example, do University quick, I don't know if he will consider to do that. He can do fast ballistic. For now, he's doing a stable. Might do knights or camels and crossbows. Uh-oh, careful. Please, TaToH. One scout.
That's not great, yeah.
Didn't kill it, but took a lot of HP. The village is going to be down, probably. Well, that's nice. He's taking some part of his economy.
That's the horse collar mill.
Yeah. Well, there's not another, right? But he's not taking it.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's going to make the horse collar. Okay, in a minute and 10 seconds, they will be in Castle Age. So, TaToH. He has 100 stone, no stone for his opponent. Full push with Khmer?
I think so. 1 TC.
What does he push?
1 TC. And no, 1 extra TC. So you go 2 TC, and then you just push out with some knights, and you upgrade the crossbow. Yeah, and you keep the fish coming in the south. Second dock here for ACCM. I mean, TaToH's not contesting the top of the water, I think because he knows the fish are bound to be pretty bad by now.
Yeah.
Not many near the dock, so ACCM invests into another dock, which is probably smart. Resources collected, still ahead for TaToH, even with all of this investment.
That's crazy. Okay, the goal is going to be exposed here. He has another goal. I don't know if there's another goal at the back from ACCM, to be honest. So if he's going here, it's going to be in a problem.
Just that one, yeah.
He's all in front. That house is going to be go down in a moment. Both will have crossbow and both arrow. So the question now is who has more archers and who is doing a better micro. Is that a town center?
Yes.
If you come now with siege here, that DC is not protecting anything, and then you take
but
the goal.
ACCM's got archers behind, so he's looking for that siege workshop. He expects it. He's taking a risk here. Crossbow is already in from TaToH. He clears up a couple of those crossbow early. And he sees the siege workshop, so he's fully aware of what's coming now. TaToH actually deletes that siege workshop.
I think he needed it. He definitely needed it in this area. Just go aggressive. I don't know at home.
TaToH has 0 on wood?
0 on wood? What? Well, he's moving the wood.
Okay. And he's making the siege workshop at home, Memb.
Yes.
Instead of forward.
Probably. But he's going in. This is really good now for TaToH. He didn't let him wall. It's both attacking each other at the same time. And now is when this feature in Noble's apartment camp is amazing. We can see both going aggro. Archers going and diving in. The siege workshop is still not up there, but he wall is still a problem. The siege workshop finally up.
Look at the trail of bodies there of ACCM. He lost so many crossbows in exchange for only 2 villagers. Meanwhile, TaToH's still pressuring.
No, it's much better because TaToH has a lot of army now. 16 army, 6 army. The village number is ahead because of the fish, so it's not really ahead in village number. And now it's going to come with double. Double is stable, but the Scorpion is there.
Yeah,
Khmer Scorpion
is
he's going to kill those. He has 1 extra range. He doesn't need to even go with the village anymore. 1 shoot more, and those archers should be down if he pay attention. Yeah, he's going even to the town center. when they are both attacking like this, you can see how ACCM didn't control the units forward at all because he was checking this, Dave.
Yeah, he's trying to stop it. He's trying to get a siege workshop of his own up, and he's still not even producing any scorpions or anything from his own siege workshop. So ACCM is kind of at the limit here with his attention and focus. Just even trying to counter the raids from TaToH, trying to save all the villagers. Going for a third town center now in the south. TaToH playing just one town center of his own as the Knights come in. Knights are a lot harder to deal with the raids for TaToH than just that group of crossbows.
Yeah, anyway, he wall in the last second. He wall in the last second. You can see how the fist is still working, but I want to see that TC. The double stable is in that direction. If he's coming with the Knights, it's going to be the job for sure. The Knights are going to die. Oh, he's going to see it. He's going to see it. He need to see it. He need to see it. TaToH is going to see it. And now he's going to take some villagers. Going to make the town center, but, well, he take it, and now he will do a second siege workshop here, TaToH. If he's going 1 TC, let's go. Because
wall comes up in time from ACCM, but the crossbows are still in there. So you're walling out the Knights, but the crossbows are still in the back. ACCM just now going for a Scorpion. That tower there is so far away from the wood line now, and ACCM is on the run, but at the same time, he's trying to raid in the back of TaToH's base. Knights get pushed away. Great defense here from TaToH. However, if that Scorpion goes down, it might be a little bit of a concern for him with a Knight inside of his economy.
Well, one monastery now at home will be great. He has 800 wood. TaToH has 800 wood. Just make a monastery here so you can have a couple of monks and then you are completely fine. Obviously, at TC, he's going to be needed. He's doing the second town center. Problem for TaToH, 10 villages behind. Good thing, good news for him and his fans. Lot of farming and keep being aggressive here and not letting ACCM boom.
And he's adding a second town center now.
Yes.
So TaToH's trying to keep up. He's probably going to snipe a few more villagers with that army in the back of ACCM's base. Very difficult for ACCM to deal with that. Although ACCM is now adding some monks to potentially convert the Knights. He's got the 2 Scorpions, and he's still producing villagers from all of his town centers. So really, really well done from ACCM to just replace all the villagers that he's lost.
Very aggressive and exciting game.
Resources collected is caught up too.
Yeah.
So ACCM should start scaling ahead a little bit now.
Do you think he should, well, he doesn't know, as we do, he should make maybe a dock in the north, TaToH, because that fish is still working?
I don't know. It's so far away now.
Yeah.
It's so far away, right? I mean, you scout it once to see if he's fish trapping or something like that, but like other than that, I'm not certain that it's worth.
Yeah, this combination is really lovely now for ACCM. I believe that the Mangle will be ideal. He's doing another siege workshop. He needs to be aggressive.
He does.
He needs to be aggressive because if they can go also for the late game, I prefer Malians.
Yeah, and look at ACCM, low numbers of military, right? When your opponent's making low numbers of crossbow or low numbers of knight, you have to pressure them. Good conversions potentially are for ACCM, doesn't get them. TaToH gets away on time. Meanwhile, ACCM finding this forward siege workshop, that's good scouting, that's good information for him. He also sees the monastery, knows the push is coming down south.
He needs to be careful. He's going to lose probably one village. He needs to save the other one at least. He will save it. He has the crossbows. He's going to send just one knight, please. There you go. Now he's coming with the 3 knights and the crossbows together. That Mangle will have... That Silver Sword will have a Mangle out in a moment. He's sticking the fires. And now, it's a good moment to push here, Dave.
Where's the army from ACCM?
So he has no army. He has no army. He's being greedy. And this is so many units. Crossbows, knights, the Mangle incoming. ACCM has nothing here. Even if he has more villagers, that's no problem. The TC might go down, and then you can go forward and take everything.
You're losing a lot of your food eco. You want to produce knights in mass to try and push this back. You're losing a lot of your farms there on that other TC. He's going to go for another raid. He's got knights moving across the map. But look at this from TaToH. At some point, this needs to be dealt with by ACCM, and now he comes out with a monk and the siege, but there's 3 knights there. He doesn't have enough to save that. He's going to lose the mangonel, and then TaToH retreats. ACCM, once again, being pushed back into his own base. TaToH just camping the hill.
Yeah, TaToH is going with 2 town centers now and so many units. I think 2 TCs and the Khmer bonus is just great. He's 24 farmers. Well, maybe 19 because he has 5 villagers at the bottom. He needs to kill the monk. He's going to kill the monk. He's not converting the knight. He didn't convert. He's taking all the Scorpion now. Double Mangle attacking the TC. This
Knight raid is into TaToH's base as well.
Okay, but he has a TC. Okay.
His second TC, so he's going to lose a villager, but that's it. That's it.
I still think that a monastery there will be great. He did forward, but a couple of monks at least at home, right? The hill is amazing here, Dave. Now he's still... Why not few houses? And then you garrison. He doesn't have any house. He's not using the Khmer bonus. He has to be careful. There is another monk now for TaToH. He's going to take the Mangle. He will. And that TC is going to be down if he's not going down, he's using so many resources.
Yep. ACCM is trying to block the other knights with his knight in front. He's trying to get away from the conversion at the same time, and he saves the Mangonel, which was being chased by 3 knights. So great job from ACCM, but has to abandon this position. Only 19 on food now. Khmer farms are working away behind the scenes from TaToH, and he adds a 3rd town center. So TaToH is expanding his eco. Less than 10 villagers behind soon versus ACCM, which is insane. ACCM still has the fishing ships, but he's going to try and push out now, and that's a big shot from ACCM. He tries to get the monk as well. Conversion comes in, but that Mangonel should die.
Yeah, Mangonel is gonna die as well. No, maybe not. Maybe not. He's gonna take the monk, but he took 2 Mangonels. Still was really worth it. You have to delete that knight. TaToH is converted another. He has to be on point here, or he's gonna lose all the push. If he loses all the push, he still have, in total, because the fish is still there, Dave, 17 villages less.
Killed the
That's
forward
quite some.
Vil. He killed the forward Vil, so he can't repair the Mangonel anymore, and ACCM is holding. He's holding.
Yeah, he's definitely holding. He has now a lot of wood. He should probably make a TC on the right side. That is so exposed, but probably TaToH didn't ever see it.
And the farming eco is coming up. That's a good sign from ACCM. But look at TaToH's villager production. He's doing solid now. He's got 3 town centers. He's got 9 vills in the queue. Horse Collar probably hurt. Not having that probably hurt a lot for TaToH, because a lot of his food eco is farmed so far.
Yeah, now he's doing okay. We'll have to make farm soon again, but still, he keep going aggressive. I think he will send somebody forward, or might more stone. He might need a castle here now, Dave.
Yeah.
In this side, I mean, it's definitive problem.
Insane. He's got 6 on stone, killing some more villagers. ACCM taking gold up north. He's not taking gold here. He can't. There's Mangonels and crossbows. He's taking it in the middle of the map, and TaToH hasn't noticed that yet. When he does, it's going to be a big problem for ACCM.
That's he. TaToH that goal. Can we put the fog of war, please?
He sees it,
but he doesn't know that he's mining. Yeah.
You don't assume your opponent's going out there.
It has to be there.
You just don't assume it. And now I think ACCM is even going out to the Gold Island, near where his docks are. He's stretching villagers out there. Yep.
There you go. 40C for TaToH. TaToH just send a couple of knights to explore. He's keeping all his army here.
It's tough, though. It's so tough because you don't know how many monks he has, right?
Yeah.
If you send the knights in, suddenly 4 of them get converted, and ACCM's coming back the other way. +2 armor coming in for ACCM. 34 on food, 32 on food for TaToH. 12 knights for TaToH, 10 knights for ACCM. TaToH now going to the north, but he still hasn't seen the gold that ACCM is taking. He's gone for the 4th TC, but he's gone out of position with his knights, and now the knights from ACCM come in, take both of the Mangonels, and they can run away.
Yeah, at least he killed a few villages before it died. There's also some knights now raiding TaToH economy. The population is getting so close, and village number for the first time ahead to TaToH. Well, at least the village, not the total one because of the fish, but village number is 92. 89, 4 town centers. And honestly, TaToH right now, he should go full army. You don't want this game go for
Stay in Castle Age,
Castle Age. You need to keep going,
pressuring.
keep pressure.
And find the goal!
Finally, all the gold miners here. He need to kill everything. He needs like 8 villages or 10, but he need to kill it. The monks might be close. Not a note. He's out of position. Kill something!
Wheelbarrow is huge here for ACCM, and here comes the army. Wheelbarrow has saved most of those villagers for ACCM, and he noticed right away, too. So credit to ACCM. I think TaToH only killed like 2 vills?
2 villages, man.
Oh, man. But he knows. Now he knows where he's taking gold, but he doesn't know about the island in the north. So every time ACCM takes gold somewhere else, I guess he's going to have 2 mining camps in 2 different locations, so TaToH can't raid him. Camels from ACCM are a problem for Khmer.
Well, maybe it's time to make double barrack and make pikes as well. It's true that
maybe more crossbows.
Yeah, or more crossbows. He has 8 crossbows only. It's not an oath. He has Botkin arrow, no ballistic. He need to be careful. Also, doing a town center in that gold island. That's crazy.
That's so good.
But
so good for ACCM.
11 villages on a stone. That is meaning that he's going to have a castle soon. And this is the barrack we were talking. He's doing the barrack, also 1 stable extra. He's going to make now the average for those pikes. Well, he has the +1 attack, but he needs something else. Wheelbarrow incoming as well for
ACCM's
TaToH.
thinking about a castle. TaToH's thinking about a castle as well. Stone mining tech coming in for ACCM, so it is a priority. Probably wants it on that hill near the gold right there. TaToH probably wants one in that same area. This might get crazy as the crossbows are still there to snipe the monks. Knights and camels pushing back with +2 armor, but a lot of knights here from TaToH. ACCM's trying to hold this hill. He needs to hold this hill, he feels, and he's got enough now. TaToH's retreating.
Yeah, so many camels here. I don't know if TaToH will take this battle. He need to go back. ACCM 27 army. The pikeman upgrade is on the way, but it's not in time yet. He doesn't have a single pike out there. And if he's not going back in time, he might lose a lot. He's doing the barrack, yes. He will have the stone for the castle, yes, but not in time, Dave. And the army is now getting there. Population ACCM ahead. And now the castle securing that goal is already going to be up. So where's now TaToH going to make his castle? It's still coming
I think
here.
I think he makes it at home. I don't think he can make it forward there. And he's going for a 5th town center too. So you're kind of set up maybe for the late game. Maybe you feel like your economy is better than ACCM's now. You just make a castle to defend your base.
Yeah.
Or maybe you make it down south in that
or
area.
If you find the north, you just go to the to the north there, right? Let's see. Still ACCM with more army, playing both really, really strong. But impressive with ACCM how he was getting ready all the time.
And he's fine.
Yeah.
He went 3 TCs somehow. He saved most of his villagers. TaToH's only killed 25. It feels like he should have killed more by this point. And ACCM constantly was also sending in raids, even though they didn't kill many vills in TaToH's eco. It's a distraction. And he sees all of this stuff south now from TaToH as TaToH goes for a castle near the town center in the south. ACCM killing some more villagers. Eco lead back in ACCM's favor as more villagers go down. 115 vills for him, 118 for TaToH, plus the fishing ships from ACCM. And ACCM is about to click up to Imperial H. He's playing so well.
Unbelievable. He's having a brutal economy with 43 on foot, 42 on gold. He's on the way to Imperial. He holded all the pressure by the Spaniard. And TaToH, one of the best players in the world, is about to be 2-0. With one win.
I wouldn't give up on him yet, though. He's got so much army. He's got so much army.
But he has 1 villager on goal.
True.
1 villager on goal. And with 1 villager on goal, Dave, I mean, I'm not so sure. He's selling 500 wood right now. He does have the control here. He might not now. ACCM is doing a castle.
Oh, good raid from TaToH. Good raid from TaToH.
ACCM doesn't notice.
No, he doesn't notice yet. There's too much going on. He's trying to defend this side. He's trying to get conversions. He doesn't notice he's being attacked on the gold. He's still being attacked on the gold. All of the villagers almost going down there. There's still a few in that town center as the pikemen are pushing into the south. But now Gebetto here from ACCM. And Gebetto clears all of this army. If ACCM is good with the micro, pulling them back in time, TaToH needs to retreat.
Yep, need to retreat for sure. And population, TaToH in that last minute increased his population heavily. He killed a lot of villagers again. The great castle.
Oh, that castle from TaToH to support his Castle Age army. Maybe he senses ACCM's on the way to Imp. He needs to make something to make some pressure against ACCM and really keep him on that side of the map.
Let's see, because the Knights and Pikes are together. He's supported by 2 Scorpions. Chimera Scorpions, he forced him to go back. This is absolutely amazing. But not only need to take this area, he need to kill more and more units, more villages, Dave. Otherwise, ACCM will... But the ACCM economy! He can go Imperial and it's insane.
It's insane. He could get Farimba right away, could get Heavy Camel, he could get Cavalier, he could make more Gebetto, he can make Treb's Chemistry, everything that he wants. ACCM's eco is incredible, and he goes for a defensive castle, so I don't know how much that forward castle is going to get TaToH. Even if he full produces in Castle Age. 51 on food now for TaToH. He continues to raid the north as well, but Imperial Age comes in for ACCM.
Yeah, and that's crazy. TaToH doesn't change his face at all, but he's still trying to raid. Population 180 for TaToH. 180 for TaToH. He defended.
Why did ACCM pull his knights away there? Why did he pull his knights away? He's going to lose so many villagers. He's distracted.
Yeah.
Too much to focus on.
Sell wood and go up to Imperial.
Yep.
So he has 2,000 wood. Sell the wood right now and go up to Imperial. I mean, he needs to go up to Imperial. He's doing Cavaliers. He has 8 only, but he's going to be 8 Cavaliers.
He's making Rams. He's just all in here. He's just all in here. He's got Pikemen producing from 4 barracks, Lightcav producing from 4 stables. He's got Ram coming out. He's got the Scorpions behind, the castle forward, pumping more villagers up to 140 now. ACCM at 140 population, TaToH at 180. And ACCM feels like he should have enough to defend this, but I mean, Khmer all-in Castle Age push, even against an Imperial Age opponent, can be really dangerous.
Dangerous, and it is dangerous, Dave. We say it about the economy ACCM has, but then you check resources collected. Yep. TaToH got more resources collected. The problem is that
5
he's
TC Khmer
using
boom.
everything, exactly. And look at now, 68 farmers. He's about to have the resources to go up to Imperial and still doing army. This is the most impressive. He's up to Imperial, but the Cavaliers are there, and now he's going to clean the Scorpion. He's going to clean everything. That castle is going to be down very soon. He need to hold 3
Farimba
minutes.
could come in here from ACCM.
minutes.
Farimba could come in here shortly from ACCM, or maybe Heavy Camel as well. Could be really, really solid against the Kimura. And it's Farimba on the way from ACCM, but he's still open at the top. He should be able to take out this castle from TaToH, and then TaToH's going to be in retreat. He's going to try and buy himself 2.5 minutes to get to the Imperial Age, and he's also trying to push in the north, not only with these raids, but also with a castle near the gold position from ACCM. ACCM needs to figure out how he's going to push that castle back and how he's going to get gold long term.
Yeah, I don't know how he's going to make it, because right now, if you check the minimap, Dave, he has one castle in the north, one in the south. He lost the one forward, but he's fine. He has 145 villages.
The raids
look
are still
at that.
coming in.
The economy, exactly, is taking a lot. Look at the Echo KD, 60 village skill. And then he has, what? He's doing the upgrade, but he doesn't have a lot of army of anything. 5 camels now, 8 cavaliers.
He has
10
Farimba with
Cubetos.
no cavalry.
Exactly. He doesn't have army numbers. He's keep dropping. Ballistic now will help. Are we going to see ballistic
That's a Hera castle.
elephants?
That's a Hera castle right now. Look at that. Look at the position of that in the farming eco. It's so smart from ACCM. If he feels like he can't protect any of this area, he's just going to go for a castle. He's going to go for more farms. He's going to go for light cap, for cavalier. He just needs to make sure he has gold long term.
Not only gold, his eco is now not great. Look at this. His economy is being great all the time. He has 0 literally on food
Higby
right
could
now.
be great too.
Yeah.
It could be really, really nice for ACCM. He's trying to push that castle in the north, but the light cap are coming in. He's trying to protect the Trebs. TaToH pulls away, so he will need to repair that castle.
Do ballista.
And he's going into Ballista Elephants.
Ballista elephants. I want to see 20 ballista elephants here and try to kill them.
Where's he going to get the gold from? Long term? I guess he's taking the gold, ACCM secondary gold in the middle of the map.
He can still go to the south. Nobody is there to the
but
south.
ACCM has some units down there, I think.
Yeah, there's one patrolling, not
Oh,
too
he's
much.
going.
Going now
ACCM 's
himself.
going now.
Because he's now with 0 on goal. You know, he has no village on goal. He's now raiding now. TaToH.
Tigui!
Yes, he's gonna attack without any units from the town center. He's doing double crossbow, +2 armor, masonry, everything. If that castle is going down, Dave, it's so hard for TaToH.
And double crossbow from TaToH.
I
Double
said-
crossbow, ballistic, elephant. Oh my god, it's going to be amazing from TaToH if he can get it sorted. But it's a really, really expensive unit composition to go into. And it's really, really tough,
But this raid
to
again.
sustain.
This raid again here for TaToH with so many light caps. Now those Scorpions are with double crossbow, but the Scorpions are going to be down. Still the Cavaliers are going down. Only 9 Cavaliers. He need to kill those traps. Not easy to kill. The castle is going to be down. There's Gebetos defending here. 41 army, only 28 army, raiding all over the map. Dave, who is
The
winning
castle's
this
down.
game?
The castle's down. I don't think you can kill ACCM, Mem. I just, something about him now at NAC in the later stages, I just don't think you can kill him. He seems
a robot.
unstoppable.
He's a robot.
He's a robot with the most beautiful smile in the world. He's a friendly robot.
Yeah, it's a human robot. I know, it's a new unit, right? Anyway, look at that smile. Yes, he's gonna smile soon. Well, it's maybe possible. Still 150 population. TaToH did an elephant and a standard one. You know, I think TaToH doesn't really even know what to do
You
anymore.
can't. Look, now the gold's being cut off. The gold's being cut off from TaToH. If you can't have gold, you can't have ballista elephants. If you can't have castles, you can't have ballista elephants. And it was such a big investment to go into double crossbow.
It's just,
it's insane.
He's still pop limit. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Still pop limit. ACCM
He's
now.
just producing light cav and pikemen, but the pikemen are being eaten by the Gebeto.
Yeah, but he's doing now more and more Gebetos, but Gebetos might suffer if he's able to do.
Castle from ACCM.
Yeah, that castle can be lovely, can be absolutely insane if he's gonna be able to do it. Those Gebetos have not all the upgrades. He has only +1/+1, but this army is not great against these Gebetos.
No, and ACCM maybe needs to rethink that. He needs to rethink that castle potentially. He's starting to build it. Trebs are going after the mining camp, so TaToH can't even collect gold there. He keeps trebbing it down as the ballista elephants are sniping the villagers. ACCM still not controlling that southern area. TaToH still not controlling it either. It's just back and forth here in the north. Both players fully focused on this as the Gebeto are trying to micro against the ballista elephants, but they're not doing that much damage at all, are they?
Not really. It's not microing now. If he's doing micros, he's still spamming in the south, spamming all over the map. He's doing the castle. It's gonna deny. Ooh, Hussars. Hussars can help. Definitely they can
52
help.
on food with Kimura.
Yeah.
Still only horse color though. No heavy plow.
Okay.
He's gonna be eating through those farms so quickly.
Yeah, let's see now. The Hussars are already there. It's still missing Blast Furnace. He's raiding again in the goal. on top. Population ahead for TaToH. Heavy camel. Now doing more TCs because they defend now, but he's
TaToH's
taking
pushing back.
traps. It's crazy.
TaToH's pushing back somehow. I thought ACCM had this, but TaToH just finds it within himself, and he pushes that area back even without the Ballista Elephants. He's going Hussar now. ACCM, though, still with those 4 trebs alive, and he managed to get that castle up somehow.
Yeah, let's see. He still have so many pikes. He definitely need to kill those trebs. The pikes are doing really good damage, even if they are not halberdiers. It might if they were halbs.
TaToH's going to the south. TaToH is going to the south with villagers.
He could do a castle. He need to buy and make a castle there in the south.
I think so. I think so.
He has
You
to
have
do
to
it.
do it before ACCM thinks about it as well. Because ACCM has been down there, and he's sending units now. ACCM.
He can kill the traps. He can now kill the traps. The traps only have the castle. There's no army here. Gevators are out of position. The Khazars are there. Pikes as well. He's going to be able to kill the traps.
0 on gold for ACCM.
You cannot push anymore, Dave. And if there's no goal, I prefer probably Khazars than, even if Farimba, it's going to be light caps. It's still Khazars. Potential halberdiers at some point. He's going to kill the trap or no. What is you doing with those Khazars? Just passing.
Going for the raids, and I think TaToH's trying to set up sneaky stables along the shoreline north of ACCM's base. So he's thinking about raiding everywhere. The relics are down south for TaToH. I think TaToH has one of them, right? So there's one relic in there ACCM can steal. ACCM also saw that the villagers were south, and he's shifting his focus over there. He doesn't want TaToH to have any stone, any gold. Meanwhile, though, TaToH comes in. He snipes 1 treb. He's going to get a 2nd treb. So ACCM's push is stalled out, but I think the TC still goes down. Boom! Last shot!
It is down, and then he did the castle at the back. I don't know if I'm sure about that castle. I would love it to see in the south. It's true that he's protecting his farms, but
ACCM's chasing all the villagers in the south from TaToH. All of them have to abandon that. So TaToH is off of stone. He can't make a castle there, and he's going to be off of gold pretty soon.
He did there at the back to protect the farm, and he still have 700 gold in the bank. 1 relic only for TaToH. ACCM with the 3 relics. You can see the gold collected is more than double already for ACCM, and it will be even more. Still not all the average for any of the players. You can see he's doing the +2 attack. That is going to be +7 thanks to
also
Farimba.
eco upgrades. We saw it in the set against Yo yesterday. It was so painful, right?
Yeah.
He didn't have the eco
It's happening
upgrades
again.
forever. And he doesn't have handcart. He doesn't have heavy plow for these Khmer farms. Spending so much wood just replacing them over time. It's such a long game. Camel's now coming in from ACCM into TaToH's base, and suddenly there's no pressure on ACCM at all. TaToH's got the sneak barracks or sneak stables or whatever in the top of ACCM's eco, but ACCM has all of that stuff in the middle of TaToH's economy.
And now
he's dealing with all of it.
He's doing, and he's calling the
GG!
TaToH 0, ACCM 2. This beast, it's playing so crazy, ACCM.
ACCM is on another level than I've ever seen him before. How did he not die against that? The TC with the 3 mangonels attacking it and the crossbows and his raids.
He lost the TC.
I know.
And he
should have lost the other TC too. He should have lost the other one as well. I know TaToH gave up the water, but like think about the res collected throughout that whole time. TaToH was ahead most of it. Like the fish were nice, sure, but he was taking the fish in the south.
Look how focused is this guy.
Yeah.
Like he's really on
maybe
point.
maybe TaToH should have added like 2nd town center earlier. Maybe you should have. I don't know.
I think I did like the castle placement for TaToH, you know.
Yeah.
They were not really defending his economy, and they were not taking.
Well,
really
maybe he went to stone too late. Maybe that's the argument, right? Because you think about when he placed that first one in the middle, ACCM was already on the way to Imperial Age.
Honestly, if you go for a 1 TC push, you do a 1 TC push completely. It felt that at some point he stopped it, made the 2nd TC, then you make a castle forward, and then you add TCs later. It's Khmer. You know, you keep doing farmers and you keep going aggressive.
That's kind. I mean, it kind of is what he did, but obviously what he did didn't work out. Anyway, we're going to take a short break before we go to Game 3. Stay tuned. ACCM 1 game away from going through to the next round.
And now, a word from our partners. Tired of interruptions ruining your moment of peace? Discover true tranquility with the Hammer Bluetooth headphone Passion Voyage. With cutting-edge noise cancellation, immersive sound, and unmatched comfort in every note. Sounds like more. Hummer.
Being kicked out of the tournament, ACCM on the verge of booking his ticket to the next rounds. Mem, we were talking about it, and there's a lot of ideas with how TaToH could have maybe finished that game off, but I mean, at the end of the day, they're only ideas because ACCM is so hard to kill.
We were trying to find it during the commercial. We were talking, Dave and me, like, what's happening? Scorpion maybe with ballistic. What he did wrong?
Eco
maybe
upgrades
missing the eco
missing,
upgrades.
maybe, yeah.
And what is happening with ACCM or with TaToH? Who is here? Who is getting his best level? You know, is ACCM really on another level? Is TaToH not playing his best?
Yeah.
I really believe that it's a combination of both.
Yeah.
You know, because TaToH, we have seen TaToH. I mean, he won a Red Bull event. He has been in other tournaments, you know, and not really being his best tournament till now.
I think just lacking the text is hurting him a lot. That series against Yo, right? First game, he only had double bit axe into Imperial Age. And you could really, really sense that something was off there, right? And then this game, we only had Wheelbarrow. We didn't have Horse Collar until he had like 30 farms or something like that.
With Khmer, Wheelbarrow, okay, you know, but you need the farm upgrade.
Exactly.
No, heavy blow, everything. You need to do it, at least that. Even more that he was for a long time for one tone center. So at least you need all those eco upgrades. But, well, this is now already story, and we're going to start to focus in game number 3. It might be his home map. I believe it's going to be TaToH. And if it's TaToH,
I mean, if you think about it, if you're in TaToH's position, I'd go enemy home map, because and pick both or pick at least one, so that you have your home map coming home plus one of his. You don't want to look at 2 of his.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to win all 3 games anyway.
Yeah, and now you don't have to look into Buchholz anymore.
Yeah.
Now you need to.
No.
Win,
There's no Buchholz conversation at all for
no.
TaToH. You just need to win 3 games.
Because when people was also talking here, the players and ourselves, well, TaToH need that this happen, and then so few people was telling, people was telling like TaToH need to win his series.
Yeah.
And ACCM was their focus, like if you know. And that's the most important. ACCM is their focus, has been practicing a lot, you know, I think, except when he's smoking, he's practicing
even
all the time.
Even when he's out for a smoke, he's having
talking,
strategy
right?
discussions. He always goes with Mr. Yo, And if there's a player to have good strategy discussions with, it's probably Mr. Yo.
Yeah.
Like, he has a very, very different mindset, so it's good to get his opinion. Anyway, if it is TaToH, I'm thinking Koreans for TaToH, and then I'm thinking
Armenians or Dravidians. Could be both. I mean,
I like Armenians, I think.
But where you pick the first pick then, Dravidians? In what map?
It's like a Viper thing where you just don't pick them. I mean, you remember you pick the civilization before the maps are drafted. So if your maps are banned out, then
True. And then you are also picking that civ that you think, okay, it's also dangerous if the other
player has it.
So it's like a ban. Since you have one civilization.
I just want to see Sicilians. Maybe that would be wild if TaToH picks a map.
Don't you
with
rush?
Sicilians here,
Don't
down
you
2-0.
Huh?
Yeah, I think Sicilians have some potential, right? Not just on Arabia. They should have potential on other maps, like maybe even TaToH if you're trying to cut off the map, maybe even Tiergarten if you're trying to dungeon rush to maybe the center area. I think Pacific Isles, Sicilians have a huge potential. Because the transport ship has the extra line of sight. You can just go for a dungeon on one side, transport the sergeants over with like a fast castle type of thing. Maybe back to the base.
Sicilians could be in Tiergarten.
They could. Or they could not be picked at all. And we just
make him think
time.
And then make him think as well. I think they are in the game, guys. We're going to be there in a moment, like right now. This is game number 3. And as you were talking, it's picking Romans and ACCM Armenians here.
Romans versus Armenians. Okay. So Armenians, I mean, we've seen Georgians on this, right? Mule cart is very good on this map. You can move around. Even if they cut off your wood line, you can go to another one. But
that's it.
It's not as good of a land civilization as Georgians. So we'll see what ACCM has planned.
I prefer Romans here by quite a lot. Honestly, I like it.
I think so too.
Yeah, but the players need to play smooth. For now, ACCM 2 seconds LTC, which is not a lot. Remember, guys, that this map is special. Even if they look close, they are not, because they have to go around all over those two forests that they have in the middle, and then you have to cut them off to go for the middle. Complete that is goal. Then the around the TC is quite open. You need to go to the woodline in front. And
So
on the right side, they are, well, on the left for blue, a lot of berries.
TaToH set up on 2 trees. ACCM with the mule cart can just target 2 trees. Yeah, so he's got 2 and ACCM's got 2. They should be through at the same time.
Yeah, pretty much, you know. And that's really important because there where you're gonna focus probably in the early game. I hope to see some aggression in the early one. Romance, why it's so smooth? This 5% from the start, it makes them so good, man.
It's just 5% overall. It just feels really, really nice. I mean, if you by the time you hit feudal age, if your eco is just 5% ahead, I'll take that every single day. Every single day. More resources collected here for TaToH, but that's because he's dropped off the food already. ACCM now dropping off his food, and both of them thinking about clicking up to the feudal age here with 19 population. As ACCM is running with the scout dangerously close to the TC. Hopefully he doesn't run into the TC. He does, and he's going to lose it. He's going to lose it. ACCM, how can you run into the TC? Oh, no.
Minute 4, this is huge. Like, TaToH can do now whatever.
Whatever he wants.
Whatever, you know, and think. He might be super happy with this situation. What he can do here? He's going to try to go militias maybe with Romans. I don't think so because he doesn't have the barrack yet even built. He's going to go forward and trying to deny that wood line because this is the thing. Now it's ACCM.
He has no clue. Well, at least he knows where his TC is.
Yeah, that's for sure.
He's Vietnamese now. He's
Vietnamese
straight
bonus,
line directly to the TC. There was not even any movement there. Just
it's crazy. But it's kind of weird because I would say that this map is kind of fixed, you know. Like
it is, yeah, and the TC is going to be a
more or less
distance away from the wood line.
Yeah,
it can be like rotated around, but it's a standard distance. So it's just it is weird that he would do that. Probably just lack of focus. You know, his attention was somewhere else.
Yeah,
as he moves through now with the villagers, he already has the barracks up and probably just going to be a stable from both players.
Yeah, TaToH already a farm. That is surprising to do a farm that early. You usually do later, a little bit later when the herdables are gone. I believe he has all the herdables
ACCM's
still.
moving through with the villagers. Is he trying for like a forward tower or something?
He's coming. He's coming forward. Wow, ACCM is going aggressive,
but
man.
I mean,
no, he's good to hold
TaToH still hasn't moved there. If he goes for like a wall and a tower, but TaToH sees us. Look at where his scout is going.
Yeah.
His scout is going through. He's looking for the villagers coming forward, and ACCM is going to be found out right away. He can see the vills there. That means TaToH pushes his villagers through that one tile gap, and TaToH only saw one vill.
Go villager fight.
Yeah, here it comes.
Go villager fight and try to kill them all. Yeah.
This
you
is
don't
a
want to let him
disaster
do
from
it?
ACCM. Absolute disaster.
Yeah, this is really bad for him. It's now having also a spearman. He's going to have a scout as well. The spears will come from ACCM. This is not a good strategy. I mean, and you don't want to make this a strategy when you lose the scout.
Yeah.
Even worse, you have to be defensive. This strategy doesn't make any sense to me right now.
I think this strat might be because he lost the scout. He's just he knows that he needs to focus TaToH's military in one area. He can't track all the movements, and he's just going to come forward and try something a little bit risky.
He might kill with some good... No, because the spear is coming. He's fine.
He's fine, but still a lot of idle time.
Yeah, well, what is
idle time?
3 minutes with 5 bellies doing nothing?
Yeah.
Pretty much, right? He's doing now a couple of farms. I don't know how much he's now TaToH having. No, but he's getting the ships. Not the best performance because you put under the town center. And now he's starting to wall. He's behind. He's clearly behind right now. Look at the resources collected.
He's very behind. But
wow.
And now he's trying to just desperately get into this middle area. Is he trying to deny TaToH off this middle area? And then boom in the boom in the center? ACCM only has 3 spearmen. 3 spearmen, that's it.
And wall everything.
And he's walling everything, but he's not walled yet, so the scouts are still a threat. And TaToH is heading towards his base, so ACCM needs to wall faster than this. Those 3 spearmen aren't going to be enough to protect him against everything that TaToH can do. Also, TaToH has the better eco behind with Romans.
Yeah, with Romans and with those villages that's been idle, population is more or less the same. He's still going to TaToH try to do something else, like going archers, or you think that maybe now he just need to keep focus on economy, more scouts maybe to get more map control, and then try to prioritize his transition to cast as well. He's doing +1 armor.
Second armor upgrade. So that's going to count for 2 armor upgrades as the Romans. And that'll make the spearmen very hard for the villagers and the opponent's spearmen to kill. But, I mean, ACCM should be able to wall them out, right? I think
Yeah.
he's cut through at least one layer of trees.
TaToH is also on the berries on the right. He might be taking also deers, I believe. So that's also a good bonus
No,
if he's taking.
just taking the berries.
Yeah, only the berries. He has a couple of deers. He could take it. It's better food income, much faster. Listen now, the stragglers here. 10 bellies in that straggler.
You can just make a mule cart and go to the other woodlines on the outside. +2 armor is now in for
Yeah.
TaToH, so that Spearman's not
huge.
doing anything. I think ACCM needs to realize that the wall right now.
Yeah, otherwise he's going to be in problems. I
He
like
goes
this
for a
lot.
tower.
Yeah, but he's forcing to make a tower. This is good for TaToH. Dave, this is really good for TaToH.
And here
He's
come
coming
the
now
scouts.
with the scout with so many spears. The
He can
spears
block
need
with
to
the
go-
mule cart,
No!
I think. He can block with the mule cart, maybe make a mule cart wall as well. That's the only thing that can wall across this stone terrain if ACCM wants to go for something like that. But TaToH not there in time. He saw the tower going up. He doesn't dive, and ACCM is still chopping through. He's desperately trying to get to the middle, to some form of security where he can actually wall in his woodlines.
How far is TaToH to get into the middle? We need to see that because this is about to be there. Still coming with the scout and the spears. It's still
Pretty
a little
far.
bit.
Yeah,
Still a
ACCM
little-
can
a
stop
little
him.
bit.
But, I mean, ACCM doesn't have stone for a tower.
True.
So he can't stop him
Can't do anything.
completely.
He's mining now. Just now, 3 bullets on a stone. So he's going to be in time probably. This is good.
Mule cart, and he's walling it off, too.
This is good.
It's amazing. He lost his scout. He has no vision on what TaToH is doing, but he's still forcing TaToH into keeping his scouts at home or in this middle
Oh,
area.
man.
They're never coming to his own eco.
It's reading really good, the game. He's going to be able to wall. If you see this, he's going to wall him in.
Yeah, stone wall. One
He's gonna
wall
stonewall.
behind that tree, and then you go for the tower when you have the stone.
Will battle here. He's going to wall it. He's going to wall it. He's going to wall it. He's coming. He's going to wall it.
ACCM. Oh, the gate from TaToH. He
You
knows
see
exactly
it?
what's happening.
Oh,
He's trying to
man.
chop. He sees the gate here. ACCM should probably go for a gate or something. A stone gate if he can afford it, which he
Pikeman upgrade.
can't.
Pikeman upgrade.
Pikeman upgrade in feudal age here from ACCM. TaToH is trying to chop. The tower's not going to be up on time. TaToH deletes the gate. He comes in with the spearman.
Send everything.
ACCM.
Send everything and take the tower down, but it's going to be Pikeman upgrade. What do we think is better? Pikeman upgrade or the spears with the +2?
I think we're going to be watching them fight for the next 15 years. They're not going to do any damage to each other.
On the
Castle
Castle
Age
Age.
on the way for TaToH. He needs to not get walled off. This area is still walled off, but that guy is trapped. No ACCM brings him back. I mean, TaToH is still with the faster Castle Age. Should be in a really good position, and I'm not certain what the long-term benefit in the early Castle Age is for ACCM towering this, but hey, he had a goal and he accomplished it.
Yeah, well, he need to make siege and probably take it down, right? Because if not, he's going to be able to make stone walls there. ACCM is not too far from going up. He has the market. He's going to buy the resources to go up, as you can imagine. And let's see what is going to be the transition for TaToH. He need Dave to win this game, or he's completely out of the tournament. Could be the 8 or 9 position. Crazy.
I'm wondering, like, ACCM, you have the middle control now, sure, but like, you have to live.
Yeah, you have to survive.
Like, you have to survive,
by the way,
right?
He canceled the Pikeman upgrade.
Yeah.
He canceled it because he saw that it wasn't needed. He just wallet, got
And
what he
he's
wanted.
waiting for the blacksmith to come in before he can click up. So TaToH is much faster to the Castle Age. ACCM, please wall more at home. You still have a gap in front of your TC. You still have only palisade walls on either side. This area is fairly secure, but your farming eco at home and your gold at home is just so exposed if TaToH goes knights.
Okay, now we see how blue player ACCM is doing all the pikes, all the spears. TaToH see it, but he's still going to go cavalry, it seems. He did bloodlines, he did the attack upgrade. Why not lone swordsman with +4 if you see that he's only going pikes?
I mean, your cavalry, you're trying to get early damage first, right?
Yeah, that is mobility, right?
You know, but I think ACCM
he's going to go stable.
can get
That's a
pikemen
stable.
at any point. He's brought the spearman back from the middle because it's fully walled. So he can get pikemen to counter this. TaToH goes in,
Very
ACCM, bringing the spearman over. I'm not certain that these scouts can do a whole lot. They might be able to snipe one Vil, but probably not. Now they're stuck.
Not
This
even-
might not be the smartest decision ever from TaToH to go in there.
Yeah, but it's creating chaos. TaToH is doing a TC that I love it here on the berries. Another one out, well, not in the middle. So he's going to have a very good economy with those 3 TCs going. And look at the ACCM. He has no wood at all. He might buy something, but Romans can explode here with the economy.
Like Cav on the way for TaToH, it's in. That makes them slightly slower, so maybe ACCM can catch up to them. But he's still just running in circles. Spearman just guarding all of the villagers as TaToH tries to snipe the weak one. He gets it. Good spot there from him.
He's gonna take another. He's gonna take another for sure. That's two. Now it's worthy, Dave. Now those lights are worthy.
And if we could see a path from where these light cav have traveled, it would just be a circle after circle after circle, and he's gonna keep
because he has explored
prowling
everything,
around.
you know. That is not. Yep. The thing is, he's going to do what? Cav archers Armenians?
I think it's cav archers.
Double archer range.
It's cav archers.
Cav archers
and
Armenians.
and the scouts are inside. The light cav are inside, so they can't see this.
That doesn't see
But
it.
TaToH is sending more units forward, so he should be able to spot the archer ranges. Spearmen still haven't gotten a hit. This is taking a lot of attention from TaToH. He doesn't see the ranges from ACCM, but he'll notice when the cav archers start attacking those spears.
Need to move a little bit, and then when he see it, probably. What about the Scorpions? Roman's Scorpions will be good. against
Scorpions
that.
are good against the pikeman potential. They're good against the cav archer potential. They're
Could be
good
nice.
against a lot, yeah.
Will be a nice option here. Well, he see the cav archers already, so now he knows. Population a lot better for TaToH. Tone watch, so he's gonna see a little bit more about the map here. In the middle, not really yet there, TaToH. And now that knight is gonna be probably down if he's not paying attention, which is not paying
Down
attention.
center in the center.
You see in the middle, is that the university or a siege workshop at home, Mr. Vodka?
It's a
siege
siege
workshop. Expected. And now we'll do probably Scorpions. That knight is going to go down. TaToH need to notice these things, Dave. This is the small things that he's not noticing today, also with the Echo Abris. This time, by the way, he has the Echo Abris. He has Pozo, he has Horse Collar, and Wheelbarrow. Bloodlines as
He's
well.
making Scorpions. But, I mean, ACCM, I guess the idea behind this strategy was you get a safe area in the center. You can wall your home base, but with more than one TC, it's really hard to defend. You get the TCs in the middle, you start booming up. Maybe you can grab the relics. I don't know if he sees them. I know TaToH hasn't seen any of the relics when we were on his Fog of War. So if ACCM can see them, he can send a warrior priest out to get them. But the cav archers are moving across now.
A lot more economy for TaToH, but the ACCM is starting to get the numbers he wants for the cav archers. Cav archers that won't have the best transition probably, but still, they are fine. They have all the upgrades, so...
Romans are playing into Scorpions against cav archers, really good in defense, very slow to push forward.
Yeah,
so
that's for
ACCM
sure.
keeps himself safe at home. He spots the other TC.
Yeah, he will need fletching, TaToH, if he's going to be able to have these ratings. He has to be careful. He has to now move the lumberjacks. He's moving. He's coming with some knights. That's good. And those the cav archers, they doesn't have bloodlines, doesn't have ballistic, so if he micro probably and with the Scorpions already there, it shouldn't be a big threat. You need husbandry though, TaToH, if you want to really achieve something with those knights. But what TaToH is doing is full of Scorpions right now. So he should be fine, and his economy, it's exploding as we were talking, is already 21 villages more.
Third town center now for ACCM. He might even be thinking about a fourth.
This is what
The
he needed
resources are doing.
in the previous game.
Yes,
earlier.
ballistics.
You know,
Ballistic
ballistic for the
Scorpion.
Scorpions
Yep.
for Khmer. Now he's having, and those Scorpions are going to be deadly. Really, really deadly. He has 5. The 6 is incoming. He has 14 cav archers, but having now Scorpions on the right, Scorpions on the left, he should just be fine. But I believe that TaToH should still do some army to raid. Maybe a few light caps or something to
Yeah, he's
disturb
making a few light cabs right
his
now.
economy. There you go.
Making a few light cab. You got to keep ACCM on his toes. You still don't know what he's doing back there, so you'd like some idea. Your eco is great, sure. You know you're ahead in economy. That's amazing, but, I mean, you still have to keep your opponent guessing a little bit. You can't just sit back and hope for the best all game. We've seen multiple players get punished doing that in this tournament.
When they have the ballistics, you see how the cav archers is just going down. And he has still also 2 Scorpions here. Also ballistic, remember guys, that affect to the TC, so it's going to be lovely. Just look how they kill easily, and he doesn't even have fletching. +2 now. +2 now for those potential light caps or knights. TaToH is now in a position that he has to lose this game.
Oh boy, ballistics is in ACCM. Ballistics is in ACCM. Oh no, he doesn't fully realize he gets himself stuck. And the cav archers are running away. The cav archers really haven't worked other than holding TaToH in his own economy. They haven't really done that much damage. And TaToH now getting the +2 armor. So TaToH's eco is in a really good place. TaToH's army now in a decent place to push ACCM back. ACCM still has control of the middle, but there's plenty of resources outside of that. It's safe there. That's great. But there's plenty of stuff to take on the other side. And he's even chopping in holes
Dave.
to that safe eco in the center.
I mean, the TaToH economy now is
Yeah,
just
it's
in
insane.
another level.
It's
I mean,
88
the resources collected. The resources collected already. Doing finally heavy plow. All the upgrades. It's 43 farmers. It's just exploding, literally exploding. Now husbandry. Scorpions are there. Look how he's going to take the knights, even with the scorpions. Amazing. Those scorpions with ballistics are just in another level. He needs now to micro those light caps. Not needed. He's coming now with the knights. The reinforcements are already there. And 5 on a stone. He can just go now full army or just stop 30 seconds and go Imperial with the economy he has.
I think you go Imp.
Yeah.
I think you go Imp. You've just killed all the transition there from ACCM.
Yeah, look.
You've just killed the whole transition. So you just cancel the Vills. You go up, or just stop producing army and wait 1 minute, and you're up to the next stage. ACCM now, I mean, he's grabbing the relics, sure. He's getting the cavalry armor, which doesn't feel great to counter the Scorpions, but I mean, economy, he's never going to catch up. 69 villagers against 100?
He's not. Look those Scorpions. Cavalries are there. If he's not moving, the cavalries are gone. Bam. They're gone. Oh, man, well. You look at the HP they have. Almost bye-bye. On the left, another Tone Center, 4 TCs. And then if he's going up to Imperial, you might say, well, he's not in the middle. 1 Onager. You could. Simple. You get inside and it's no problem. No problem. Well, let's see what ACCM can do, because we know ACCM, he's 1,300 score behind.
He's going to have Wheelbarrow, Heavy Plow, and all of the villagers he has on food are actually farms. I think a lot of TaToH's villagers on food are berries.
Well,
a bunch of them are farms, but a bunch of them
here
are also berries as well. Handcart coming in for TaToH. The eco upgrades are there. That's what we want to see with him. And more stables from ACCM, but he's making knights against TaToH, who's been making knights the whole time with almost full upgrades.
Yeah.
And a much better eco.
Yeah. Yeah, and the transition with the Knights will be a lot better if they can go for Imperial. Remember that Armenian's Knights don't even have the +4 armor. He's now trying to take down that market. Fletching on the way. He's doing definitely now all the armors. He needs some houses because his house now. Let's go to the market to see if he's going to take it down. I don't think he will. He might repair forever. But, well, that costs quite a lot of wood. And Ville is different. It's right now close to 40. 32 already. More Scorpions coming. Now the Scorpions, even if he's not taking down, he's going to take some villas. I think we're going to have game number 4, Dave.
What was the plan here for ACCM? Like, what did you think would happen with this strat? I guess losing the scout kind of nuked him lately, right?
He changed completely whatever he wanted to do. But let's be honest. When we saw Armenians, we were like, you know, it's awkward.
It's a little weird.
It's a little bit awkward here, weird for sure. 106, 150 population. TaToH doing a lot of farming, and this is the magic of the economy he has right now. He's going to Imperial. Right now. It's up to Imperial, and the Spaniard will try to kill from there. He just don't want to lose any economy. He has one castle on the left, protecting. He's now inside. He's gonna see the castle, but that doesn't matter. TaToH is on the way to Imperial, and from there, he will dominate the game.
TaToH clearing up those Cav Archers. We got another Knight raid inside the base. ACCM walling that off, though, and he's clearing up the Knights. Score is still less than 2K away, man. ACCM isn't interested in that. Imperial Age still over 2.5 minutes away. So ACCM's going to play on, and why shouldn't he? He's got 86 villagers. He's got control of all the gold in the middle. There's still gold available for TaToH to take on the outside. He's also got 2 relics already, so ACCM has done a good job collecting those. But TaToH with 40 on food, he's getting even the gold upgrade, the second one, and still spamming Knights, should be able to get the Cavalier upgrade and then just kill everything.
TaToH is not being stubborn in this game, Dave. He's not just focused on the middle. He has one castle on the left, doing a second on the right. He's going to take that Warrior Priest, so that relic will belong to TaToH in a moment. Bam. Warrior Priest is down. And the castle will be up there. I want to see the reaction from ACCM. Do you think he's going to give up? Well, it's 1K score difference. He need to wall here. TaToH need to wall. The Knights are coming. He saw it. That's a good reaction by TaToH. And another house. There you go. Nice.
Knights denied there. I thought for a second the only way ACCM could come back is if he somehow killed that MTC. But it's not even possible, right? 49 seconds left.
Okay.
It's going to be firing away. TaToH comes in with the Knights in defense, and ACCM, not really that much damage to be found. ACCM does kill the Scorpions on that side, but still, Imperial Age is going to be brutal. But look, ACCM is up to Imp.
Yeah, somehow he managed the way to go up, and is still obviously going in the game. He has to be careful, of course, TaToH here, because he can do also Halbardiers. Composite Woman are always dangerous. He still have the same army now. Crazy how ACCM managed with 40 less.
If he holds for another like 10 minutes, the gold's suddenly going to be an issue.
Wow, but
Another
you
10,
say
20
you say 10 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
He has to hold, right, those 10 minutes. Cavaliers, +4 attack. Let's see, he definitely need to go. What to do now? You try to get back the middle as quick as possible if you are TaToH, or go to his main base.
I
with
think
the
you
two
raid
DCs.
in his main
Just raid
base.
and kill him,
I think
right?
and then you have like one trebuchet attacking the castle in the center and just being annoying.
Yeah.
I think you might, I don't know if you can range it from the outside wood line. I think you have to
You need
be
to go
inside
there.
on the
Too
stone,
close,
yeah.
maybe, and risky
Yeah.
to lose the trap. But TaToH need to go and raid. Go raid his base. Let's see if he's going to be able to do it. The population is a big difference, 176. The economy is 9,000 resources
So
more.
it's over 100 villagers now for ACCM. And so far, like TaToH, when's the last time he was raiding ACCM's base? It's been a while. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
He's just been reacting to all these knights coming in. ACCM has been forcing TaToH back. TaToH, though, getting commit to Tensis. He's got Cavalier as well, so they have the charge attack, and this is a big issue for ACCM. How on earth does he stop this raid? I don't think he can, even with some quick walls. This is going to bust through his economy so quick.
No, he's not going to
Castle
stop
Age
it.
Halberdier before he gets to Imp, though.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's really, really nice from ACCM.
But he has 5, you know? He has 5 only. So he doesn't really have units to defend. He's going to take some... Is the TC, is the Imperial TC that one? Is that what the Imperial
It's
TC?
not going down.
It's not going
It's
down.
going to be fine.
Yeah. No, it's not that one. I believe it's the
It's
other
the
one.
one in the middle. Yeah.
The one in the middle, yes. Well, it's taking more and more population now. Still 200 population for TaToH is coming with those Cavaliers and Knights, but I think the TC is just going to be down. It's going to kill more villagers. I don't think this house is a problem. Those Cavaliers are fully upgraded, as you mentioned before. It's killing a lot. The population difference is still insane. And well, if TaToH is
ACCM at
losing
90
this
bills
game,
now. 88, 87, 85. He lost everything around that castle. He didn't notice in time. Everything around the farms. He's still trying to raid TaToH, but his entire base is flashing behind that. And 43 Cavalier for TaToH. Has the resources in the bank, is trebbing down the middle and just attacking the castle now with his Cavalier, forcing those villagers to eject.
yeah, those Halberdiers are not to know. The Cavaliers will clean the house, will clean also those Knights. And ACCM keep trying his 3,000 score
Heavy
difference.
Scorpion. Heavy
wow.
Scorpion coming in for TaToH.
You know, and more Cavaliers on the right. He has a lot of units. He has all the control right now. He really has all the control. He's double the population, basically. It's double the population. But we all know ACCM, right? This
What's
will
the
be
score? Oh,
Yeah.
3K. Not even close.
It's fine.
It's not even close.
Fine, yes. Well, Heavy Scorpions with chemistry. He's just missing Siege Engineer, probably, to make them one range extra. And after that, this is the only part he has now, like economy. He's raiding this area, and
He needs to
he's
shift
breaking.
everything into the middle,
Yeah.
I guess. But then TaToH can slowly treb it from every side or bring Scorpions along and start doing damage with those as well. Now he's
It's
shifting
fine.
his focus
Yeah.
to the middle.
But with some Cavaliers at home, you know, in the main base is still raiding, so it's brutal. It's brutal raid from TaToH here. It's still growing and growing more the difference. And well, let's see if he's gonna take the castle, and then if he take the middle, that's it, Dave.
Yeah.
It should be.
ACCM, well, if he takes the castle in the middle, ACCM will have literally nothing left.
Okay.
Like there's going to be no villagers back there. You can see the farm eco completely exposed. And then all of the gold in the center can be taken by TaToH once he sends the Cavaliers in. But ACCM fights on. ACCM has a Halberdier army there. Somehow, I didn't think he had anything in the middle, and he finally calls the
Call it,
GG.
man. Wow.
8,000 score flat for ACCM against 11,000 from TaToH, and TaToH puts a win up on the board.
Oof. TaToH needed definitely this win. Let's see if they'll say something. No. You see today players are focused.
Yeah, nothing.
They don't speak anything. Maybe it might speak later, but right now they are focused. They seems to be taking a small break. And if they take a small break, we will take a small break as well.
Yeah,
Small
we could.
commercial.
Yeah.
Right, guys? And we'll be back in a minute.
And now, a word from our partners.
Have you heard of the 21st century?
Why settle for clacks, clunks and jams? Say goodbye to sticking keys. And welcome to the ultra-responsive, quiet precision of the U-Rage Exodus 760 mechanical keyboard. With our Temu red switches for ultra-silent key presses, anti-ghosting with N-key rollover, and 1 millisecond response time, this keyboard will keep up with your fastest moves. Whether you're gaming or working, you'll enjoy precise control at the speed of light. Get yours on mueller.de. In case you rage, we do not cover costs for damaged screens or unfinished castles.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. ACCM and TaToH just need a small break here before we get into game number 4. It's been an intense series so far. ACCM holding on through those first 2 games. TaToH finally managing to get significant pressure against them and an amazing eco. But we were talking about it. That game was completely dictated by the loss of the scout early to the TC. It changes the whole complexion. TaToH has so much confidence. ACCM is just like wandering around with villagers, wondering what to do.
I think he just probably changed all his plan because ACCM is not a player that go forward. He likes to make his wall at home.
Well, on that map, he's done it before, but he has the scout to help him out.
Yeah. But from there, it felt that he was adapting all the time.
Yeah.
While TaToH knew exactly, okay, look what happened here. I know what to do now.
Yeah.
He just disturbed a little bit. He made the armor for the spears to control that area, and still doing that arbor, he went up to the next stage faster than his opponent. And then from there, he was clearly doing the strategies quick. Some raids here, but not massive. Just waited for them, doing a lot of farming, you know, to don't die. And he got the game. But that was more the TaToH that we expect to see. He wasn't missing any
Eco upgrades were there.
Everything
He was
was there.
covering every aspect of his eco. Like he was adding TCs on time. He was, you know, pushing forward, getting the spearman numbers to really pressure ACCM into a tower on the wood line. I mean, he was doing all the right things. Maybe he can carry that forward to the next game. I think we have Tide Pool remaining, and then we have another home map from ACCM enclosed.
Enclosed, yes. Yes. Well, anything can happen. I mean, TaToH can come back in this series. Yeah, that's for sure, you know. But the ACCM need to focus, man. It has to be pressure because now ACCM feel like I'm 1 game away and I'm there.
No, ACCM's happy. I saw him go
You
past.
feel confident?
He's just
Still confident?
That
Okay.
guy.
I can't lose that game.
That guy.
But he's
Like,
okay.
I think he gets frustrated for about 10 seconds, and then it's just back to happy ACCM.
He introduced me today. He was in a call with his family.
Yeah.
The kids and the small kid. I don't know if he's like 8 or something.
No, he.
Speak English perfect.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, he's told me
kid
that
is
because
small one,
the kid
you
is
know?
like teaching
Yeah.
him how to speak English.
Yeah. And I asked him, do you play Age of Empires? I don't know. Why you don't tell your daddy to teach me? He doesn't want.
He doesn't want him to get addicted. He knows.
He doesn't want to take my spot in the NAC.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he can train him up to like play Doubt's kid one day, or
Was so
Viper's
cute,
kid,
man.
right?
I get sad, man. I get sad. I miss the family too. But you know, it's a good time here. Hopefully, you guys are getting a great time. You can see, guys, how the prize pool is growing. It's going there, 55,000 already, and all what you support is going
All donations.
directly. All the donations
Right
are
to the
going
prize pool.
to the prize.
And then any of the, I believe any of the merch as well that is from the link, 70% of that goes towards the prize pool.
for the merch. You know, there is also we have the board. That is a different one. Those are an item that you pay over 50, if I'm not mistaken, and then your name.
Your name.
is
And
going
you
to
can
be there.
request who you want to write your name.
Yes.
So if you want it
Dave
to be
always.
completely illegible,
Always
you
Dave.
should go with T90. If you want it to look okay, you should probably go with Mem. I think yours look okay.
Well, it's okay,
Yeah.
but never with Dave.
And if you want capital block letters like they were written by a 5-year-old, you should go with me. I might even draw a heart next to your name. You never know. $50. It's a good deal.
Can we see the board? And
Right on the board.
Can we see the board and then you will see, guys.
I don't know
what
if we
mean
have that
about
angle.
No,
I'm
They
not
have the
certain we have
camera
that
there.
angle.
It's amazing. They can move and.
I know, but they need a guy. I don't see a guy.
No. I think they can put with the camera. No? Well, I don't know. If they don't show, it's because you are right.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm screwing up the production.
I know. They're like
Ma'am,
he's
not
requesting
anymore.
things again. There's only so many of us, man. It's like a
We are not
4-man production
100
team.
people
Yeah.
here, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's requesting things again. All right. So ACCM, we saw him go back into the room.
Yes, he's back. He was taking a break, man. Man, this break he's taking. Well, it's not too cold this time.
Yeah.
So I remember the last time we were here, we were wondering why they're doing. They were freezing. They can, man.
There's
Don't
the
blame me.
board.
Let's see, who's you?
There's the board. So like the block letters are me, and the heart FM Janosh is me at the top. You see that terribly written one that's pointing downwards at the far right? That's Tristan.
Yeah, my son write better, you know.
Well,
That better.
I would good. I would
Mine.
hope
How
so.
you think about mine? Mine is Sir Putty below NAC. That's mine. It's okay, no?
That's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's all right.
Thank you. Okay, well, there's a lot of people there already.
There is.
Cool. Oh, Ooh.
Hello, production.
Thank you, production. Keep going there. Okay, can we see the maps again? Can we see the draft? And then we check what is going to be the game number 4, and people know what is left now for the players.
I think
It's
that's
going to be enclosed now, I believe.
yes.
Right? And then decided for tight pull. I believe.
Sicilians is still there.
Oh.
Sicilians is still there, although I'm not certain that that's the best civ there for TaToH. Probably Koreans on tide pool and then Saracens on enclosed.
Sicilians, farm
And then
bonus.
Slavs on enclosed for ACCM and Dravidians on tide pool, I suppose, unless he wants to play Mayans there.
Where is ACCM? It's kind of shy, right?
Yeah.
So with the camera, it will be back in a moment. The Saracens. Saracens versus. I think it's going to be versus Slavs, but Slavs are limited, right?
Slavs are very good on enclosed, but against Saracens, they feel kind of bad. You have to play really heavy into monks, I think, in Castle Age.
Okay. Let's see what is going to be, because we are excited to see. I mean, back in the days, I will say that TaToH will be favorite here now, but just look what's going on in the tournament.
I just have a lot of confidence in ACCM right now, and my confidence in TaToH, it just isn't there right now, I think. From the performances we've seen in the last few sets.
And so far in the rest of the series, we have seen how Hera is still definitely on top. But Leary and TheViper.
And even
has
like
put him
Winchester
big
is
problems
close.
there.
Yeah. Imagine if Sebastian was here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But credit to Sebastian. Big call out to Sebastian. I've talked to like 3 or 4 of those players in there, and they say they've been practicing with him.
Yeah.
And how great of a practice partner he is. And we saw even the other day, they zoomed in. Who was Winchester playing? He was playing against Sebastian in a practice game.
Because a lot of people
and Barles as well
will be probably frustrated and then say, I don't feel practicing anymore. I just want to be there.
He's a homie.
I just prefer to move on and go for something else. And no, still there, man. Still there supporting.
Him and Barles are both super supportive for the players here. They also want to get good matches in so they can get better, obviously.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they improve them as a player. So.
What are the odds they're ever going to play these maps again? It's extremely low. A lot of these maps probably might be the only tournament we're seeing them in, right?
And close is popular, the Arabia.
Yeah.
But the other one, for
Citadel
example, the Garden and so on.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, game number 4. Instead of being the whole map from ACCM, now ACCM pick TaToH home map. That's very interesting. And civilizations with ACCM as a blue in the south, it's Dravidians and TaToH Koreans. Well, I prefer Koreans. Well, I prefer any civilization against Dravidians, as you know. But I'm telling you why. I believe that the opening is going to be very strong for Dravidians, yes. But if the game go longer, I believe that Koreans has a lot more tools, a lot more weapons, let's say. I don't know what you think.
The towers just strike me as a huge tool on this map where there's not a lot of control, and you can kind of shut down a lot of the map with just one tower with that extended range.
Also, there's no siege engineer for Dravidians. So if you go bomber cannons, okay, Dravidian has bomber cannons, nice. But Korea?
You can go elite cannon galleon, though.
Yeah.
Elite, like Dravidian's navy is really, really, really nice. And Therissidae could be huge against the turtle ships as well if TaToH wants to invest into those. So there's potential there. But overall, in terms of land armies, I would be favoring the Koreans as well.
Yeah, also if you go aggressive against them, monks are really bad for Dravidians. They don't have knights. It's not that the knights from Korea.
Okay, so what do they do well then, Mem?
What?
In your opinion, what do the Dravidians do well?
The opening.
Okay, the opening.
The opening is very strong. I mean, is this a map that it can be decided with the opening when they have the docks quite far from each other? You know, and you can have the extra 200 wood, and then you go barrack dock as well, and maybe archery range earlier than Koreans, but they're far. They're far. So that's why I think the game will get into the late game, and the longer the game goes, the better for Koreans.
So on this map, really important to see if your opponent docks in the center or on the outside. And ACCM and TaToH have both docked in the corner and the outside. So as soon as they can scout that, and you can see TaToH coming forward with his scout right now, he's looking, he's not seeing anything. So he'll immediately go, I think, to the outside of the map just to confirm that ACCM is out there.
With one thing that is different with many of the generations, most of the times they scan the opposite side and they go one in one corner, one using straight on the other. They want to kind of in the same
Close,
side,
kinda
closer.
close.
You know, they are straight to each other in the middle, you know, and they are closer. This benefit a little bit Dravidians for what I was telling you 2 minutes ago. And now ACCM is up quicker, 1 village less, so it's okay for TaToH. And also ACCM 8 seconds idle TC. That's what is more or less behind now, which is not a big deal. But let's see the transition. If he's going to make a second dock outside, inside, or just going directly for Barrack and archery range. What do you think?
I think ACCM is going to make a second dock outside. I've seen it a few times from him. He probably sends a villager forward soon, although I don't see it yet. So
no, it's on the right. I see on the right.
It's on the right. Okay.
Because he think the generation is like usual.
And TaToH's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
TaToH's trying to expand his fish out there. ACCM sending a villager for a forward dock. We couldn't quite see that on the minimap, but we can now. And ACCM will also spot the barracks timing from TaToH. So if TaToH's counting on having his fish far away on that other dock, he's going to be in for a rude awakening when ACCM goes for a forward over there.
This is so interesting. Look how close the forward docks are going to
And
be
he
for
had
both.
to walk so far. They might even find each other.
Yeah,
They might even see each other building. They're going to see each other
Korean
building.
Valley will see it easily. He see it already. TaToH see it already. Did you see? The LOS from Korea Valley is insane. But
ACCM notices that. Oh, TaToH gets the wall down just in time. ACCM's like, screw it, and he denies the dock position from TaToH. TaToH has a fish there. He can't build the dock there. I think he clicked, and then he shift-clicked immediately to the fish, so he's behind in building.
Oh, but he take a valley here. That he has no loom? ACCM?
No loom for ACCM?
He take the valley.
He does have loom.
But then he didn't notice.
It was a weak one, probably from the Rhino or something like that.
Okay.
And so good job from TaToH. Good job from ACCM to deny the dock from TaToH. And an excellent job to snipe the villager of ACCM. As ACCM confirms that the other dock is over in that position. TaToH with the archer range really, really quickly. ACCM will have the fire galleys coming out, attempting to snipe the fish. And TaToH's sneaky dock, not so sneaky over there. He doesn't even have the dock up. He's going to the other corner.
He's going to the south. He's going to the south to make the dock. He's going to have the dock quite later, you know, but he has already the archery range. He has the skirmishes. Well, probably no archery range yet for... No, he has there. He has on the left. Archery range there for ACCM. He's doing now the archers. And this is the replay.
Oh, God. Ugh.
Oh, that was crazy how this happened, man. Wow.
He was just trying to dance.
That was really nice. Crazy production, by the way. As you can see, he's going to make the dock probably in the other corner. There's a fire galley, but he's going to repair, and that fire galley will go back. Okay, what is happening now on ACCM base? Well, he's trying to deny it a little bit, but don't lose the scout, please. The scout, and he's on point now.
And he pulls it away. Yeah, TaToH's on point.
It's really on point. The dock is happening, but there's something going for the dock. He's going to be the scout, and he's going to deny. He has to wall.
If ACCM notices that, there's a lot to pay attention to. ACCM does not notice that yet. Now he does. He comes back with that scout. I don't think he's going to be able to deny that dock. TaToH notices it as well. He is going to wall off his villager, and he's going to get the stock up. However, it is a warning to ACCM that there might be some water pressure coming from that angle as he continues to build up the skirmishers, just calmly chopping wood behind this pressure and still trying to get some damage with his fire galleys, which he hasn't found yet.
It didn't happen, and this is really bad for ACCM. Look at the investment for ACCM. 5 fire galleys. Yeah.
He will get them eventually, though, right?
Yeah.
And now he sees the other docks, so maybe you can send some more fires over that way. I do think Dravidian fish are really, really nice here because once you run out of those first few fish, you have to go a long distance, and it's really nice with the extra carry capacity to bring them back if you control water.
Yeah, well, in theory, he's controlling right now. He has 2 galleys only, 5 already for ACCM. The army is here, fletching already for ACCM as well, not for TaToH. He has the armor, remember, with those units for free, but didn't make yet fletching. W that's for both, definitely not horse collar, make no sense. There is a lot of fish and probably not a single farm yet. But resources for TaToH are looking really, really healthy.
Really, really solid for TaToH. Yeah, 400 food in the bank almost. He's got 250 gold. He's going to have to invest a little bit more food and gold in the feudal age, but castle age is definitely on his mind. ACCM's resources looking okay. Still has the fish, and he's adding in an extra one. And he's pushing out now with these skirmishers, so TaToH has to retreat, but still, TaToH should hit the timings better. However, he has to invest into fletching.
Yeah.
And then Town Watch comes in from TaToH as well because he's housed. Yeah. ACCM, I think, killed a house from TaToH, so he continues to be housed. He has to make a few more. And ACCM now has a pretty good position with these skirmishers and with the full HP scout to to
Yeah.
potentially do damage to TaToH.
That's the biggest issue. You have to be careful. He's now going to lose the scout. He lost the scout. He will probably have to use village to use here. Because if he's not fighting with the villagers, the scout is going to make a lot of
nice
damage.
fights here from ACCM. It's still only skirms, but at least you keep TaToH away from your base.
Yeah, and also he forced him to use some villagers. Sealed resources for TaToH are looking good. Remember that he has the armor for free, as we mentioned before. And I don't know what is the building that I see that ACCM is doing. Is that the market already?
It's a market.
It has to be, right? It has to be the market. And no market for TaToH, I believe. No, he's doing two, I think.
Market.
Yeah, market for both players. We'll go up to Castle Age about the same time. Maybe 15 seconds quicker gonna be TaToH.
Okay, ACCM killed the fishing ship over there. So TaToH has lost a villager, I believe, and a fishing ship, and ACCM has lost a villager.
But this fish is here, going to be gone. He's not paying attention. He's paying attention to these fire galleys. He's on the way to Castle Age, TaToH, and that means that he's gonna have what?
Ammo comes in.
Boom! There's a bada boom here, but the fish is still going down with only one fire galley. So at the end, this is better result for TaToH because with less investment, it's taking the same. Echo KD 2-2.
ACCM doesn't realize he's getting his fishing ships taken out.
Yeah, has killed already and is still killing. Look at the flashing at the bottom. He's not moving them, Dave. He's not moving them, but now he's losing as well. Both are losing all the fish. Damn it. And now a villager. But if he realized he killed it, is so much going on in the map.
He doesn't realize.
It's
That's the
now
weak scout. Now he attacks it, and the
Oh!
the scout! He got the first hit somehow. The villager usually gets the hill, probably because it needed to reset from the previous one, but usually the villager wins that.
It felt that he was going to win,
Yeah.
actually. Damn it. 6 villages behind for TaToH right now. Well, it's not villages, it's just 2 villages behind, but no fish for TaToH. 4 is still alive for ACCM. There's going to be a village that he's going to lose. No, he didn't, and now he needs to wall.
And the skirms still here from ACCM. I mean, it's only skirms, but it's so frustrating, right?
They're
TaToH
better.
can't send really his army forward. They attack faster, sure, but TaToH will get the second armor upgrade for free once he's in Castle Age.
That will help. In 40 seconds only. 40 seconds only. Let's see if it's going to happen. Population difference is really, really important right now in favor to ACCM. That advantage to being Castle is that early. I don't think is an oath, right?
Making the dock on the center for ACCM is so nice too. He can just add in fish. I just want to see some Navy from him patrolling the shoreline so TaToH doesn't do the same thing.
It's like a extra TC, to be honest. So let's see what's going to happen. He's in Castle. Botkin and at least skirmishes right away. He will need extra TC as soon as possible. Oh, is that what?
That's a stable.
Table from ACCM with Dravidians.
That's a stable. You just don't believe.
Elephantos.
There's another stable behind.
Okay.
I guess
Probably
he
stable?
he deleted that.
Damn it.
Deleted
I was like, what is this? But this is really good. This is really good because he's going to be now already is +2/+2 skirmishes. You don't kill these elite
Where is
skirmishes.
she going?
Oh man, he's trying to kill, but you don't really kill with villages. He's killing quite a lot here. TaToH, I like what he's doing. He's killing more villages. He's gonna die even more and gonna take a lot more villages here. Look at this. He take right now like 4 villages with
And
this kid.
ACCM has to run with everything. He has to run with everything. He didn't track that army from TaToH. TaToH now with the upgrades, able to snipe the villagers with the skirmishers. TaToH's looking good here. He takes another one. 12-6 Eco KD. ACCM adding fish, sure. But he's at 31 vills versus 39 from TaToH, and TaToH's going for a second town center.
Yeah, this is absolutely amazing. Even if he loses all these skirmishes, it's okay. You do siege your shop at home and you did the damage already.
Worth it completely. And he goes for a third TC too.
I mean, if he loses it, because with the +2/+2, and if you micro, you might be fine. He's doing fine. 2 more kills. He's now going to take another probably. There you go. The micro is being fantastic right now. And now if he loses them, he's fine.
I mean, they've already done the damage.
Yes.
You would have expected, you would have been happy with 4 villager kills, let alone the 7 or whatever he got.
He got so
from
many.
that, 10 or whatever it was. The skirmishers finally cleared up. Now TaToH, like you said, needs to make sure he goes for a siege workshop as the knights find the villagers. And this knight is going to kill both of those villagers most likely. ACCM still having problems with villagers who don't know which way to go.
Yeah. Well, just go away from that villager. Anyway, the knight is going. This is 4 on food only for TaToH, but the good thing is that he has a lot of gold. He's selling, he's buying food, and now he's doing what you mentioned before, dock in the middle.
It's
Maybe
been
some
seen.
turtles.
It's been seen, but that fire was not on patrol, so it did see the dock, but it's a turtle ship from TaToH.
Love it.
TaToH is going to clear up those fish that are helping ACCM get back into the game right now.
This is the Dave for so long. Of course, he doesn't have a lot of food to make it now, but he's still producing bullets because, oh man, and he's still raiding. This is so good. He's going to take it.
He's not going to kill it, no.
Okay. Yeah, but he forced him to make it now also a monastery. It's true that he has on the way the 30C population is still ahead for ACCM, but that population is what? The skirmishes alive and a lot of fire galleys, which is not really relevant.
And a lot of fishing ships, which might die in the center. He is going for a second dock, and he has found the dock from TaToH in the middle, but another villager goes down from ACCM, and TaToH,
this is another one,
villager production behind.
No.
ACCM should be able to save that. The knight is very weak now. Does have a scout, so the monk needs to be careful when it does come out. And ACCM sees the flag on the dock. I think he has to assume turtle ship. And now he's going in with the skirms. He's like, if you can do that, I can do that as well. Not really, because the knights are here.
And the knights are with the +1 armor, so he's going to be fine. I don't know if he has siege. Oh, this is great. This is great. Bye-bye all the skirmishes. Bye-bye all the skirmishes. He's going to make another gate here. Oh, that was an amazing move here by TaToH. All the skirmishes, Dave, are gone.
All the skirms are gone. He brings them back to the fires, but the knights can kill the fires if they hang out on the shoreline too long. War Galley upgrade on the way for ACCM. 41 villagers for him versus 52 from TaToH. And TaToH even adding in some fishing ships of his own in the center now.
And
he's pretty confident in the turtle ships.
He's doing a double dock in the center.
Double dock, yep.
So it's really, really confident right now having those turtles. He's doing a mangonel now at home. And TaToH is with the lead in this game, like in a very good position, because now Dravidian started to fall behind.
He's already behind. Before. He was behind when those skirmishers came into his base. Yeah. And he didn't have the one wall that he needed. He didn't have the elephant that he needed to push them away. Now the monks are coming over. ACCM, if you wait for 2 monks, I feel like you can get the turtle ship conversions, but he's got to worry about the scout first. Downhill hits on the monk. Fires eject. The monk gets sniped by the scouts, and the turtle ships need to run away.
Yeah, let's see if he's going to be able to micro with the turtles. He's trying to kill the fire ships, so then attack both with the same. Probably.
Should be fine, I think.
And the mangonel. He's going to bring the mangonel here to probably attack. It's crazy. He's going to go around, and now look, he needs to go away. That's an amazing move here by TaToH. TaToH has already 12 villas more and keep producing with all the town centers. I didn't take any relics yet. That scout is still alive, man.
For how much longer?
Okay.
Dead. No, it's still alive.
It's still alive.
3 HP. Oh,
okay.
It's dead. Crispy.
Anyway, more turtles come. I don't know if he should repair them. It's dangerous, those. He's doing more. They are not cheap. So he has to be careful if he's going to overcommit in those. Of course, his farming is still solid. 22 on farm, 21 on farm as well.
ACCM expanding his fish eco on the outside. There's not a lot of fish there. But, I mean, you got to take advantage of anything you can get at the moment. Look at the eco. 61 eco units for ACCM, 71 for TaToH.
Yeah, resources collected is already 1.2 more. Oh,
that's a turtle dead.
Ship. That's a mistake, in my opinion, for TaToH. He doesn't have the control completely of the middle, so here
the demo is going to bait out shots. The demo is going to bait out shots from the turtle ships, and the turtle ships take so long to reset from their shots. TaToH's trying to attack around that demo. He's trying to prevent the demo from coming in and getting a big one. ACCM does get a boom against one of them, and he's coming in with another one to try and get a big boom, and he does get it. But the turtle ships are so tanky.
They are so tanky. They're so strong. And look what TaToH is doing. He's starting to make towers. And those towers, when he has a castle and make option, it's going to be crazy range, 2 extra range. If he has botkin, and he's going to be used, what, 13 range in castle edge.
Elephant archers from ACCM.
Well,
I'm not sure if this is a long-term thing, or is this just him spotting the towers and trying to deny them? Because he's going to have 2 of them. TaToH moving forward with some mangonels. TaToH going for a house wall. ACCM pushing forward with villagers now as TaToH tries to deny these elephant archers from coming in. Has to be careful about shooting that, though, because he's going to do more damage to his own vills.
Yeah, but the tower is going to be up. Those elephant archers, in theory, is a good idea, but I think it's a bad one because now he's going to take long time to go for the Imperial Edge. No minimum range for the Manglers, remember. So he can make some really good shot being so close. But he killed his own village, as you mentioned. You got to be careful. But with that tower, he should be just fine. Oh, my
Look at ACCM
God.
dancing around. An elephant now coming. It's not an elephant archer. It's a regular elephant. We got the scout over here, too. ACCM trying to avoid losing these villagers. He's going to lose a few of them. TaToH, what a weird push over here with Korean Knights. And we got the Mangonel, the tower, the villagers repairing, the monk converting the elephant from behind, and the turtle ships coming in to wipe up the rest of the army. This is looking awfully good for TaToH.
It's looking so great. You can see how, as you mentioned, it's a weird push, but it's so effective. That tower has ballistic. He's now probably going to lose that Mangonel, but he's still coming with monks. He has turtles, Mangonel, knights, tower. He got everything he can do with Korea. He's missing only war wagons. And then, even if the Mangonel is down, he's going to finish this tower, and he's starting to get more and more map control. TaToH, with almost the same population, he's having almost the resources to go up. If he just stop doing some of those turtles or mangoes, he has a lot of food. He can sell some resources and go up.
Exactly. ACCM still trying to contest a little bit here on water, but the turtle ships are so powerful as TaToH goes for a 4th town center. ACCM is still at 76 vills. TaToH's at 90. 3 fishing ships for TaToH, 8 for ACCM, although they're not incredibly efficient. And it's just elephant archers and a few monks for him as he tries to convert back his elephant that he got converted from him before.
Those towers are getting all the map. TaToH is about to go up. He can sell a little bit more of food on wood, and he will be there. He's going to take a bullet now from ACCM. And for Amton Zero behind ACCM, TaToH is playing now a lot better, Dave, and he can do the job.
He needs to win.
He
needs to win.
Man.
It's got to be a reverse sweep. We're on the verge of it, right? We're about to go into Game 5 if this continues against ACCM. ACCM won't quit early. We know that. He's only behind by, what, 900 score right now. TaToH is on the way to Imperial Age. ACCM kind of building towards Imperial Age himself. But the question is, what's the composition? What do you do against the Korean towers? What do you do against this push from from TaToH on the center water? It's going to be incredibly difficult.
Yeah, he can just go Onegas if he wanted. Onegas and
he's going to go up, though.
Yeah.
He's going to go up.
Yeah.
Like he's building. He almost has the gold. He almost has the food.
But he has no map control, Dave. Just look how he's going on the right side now with more towers. If he's going a little bit more forward on the right, he will take those 2 extra gold. Then he's already here with towers. Those towers are going to be right away. Keep towers. He's doing murder holes already, TaToH. And he's taking all the control from the map. Look at this. Village now inside. And if you put the village inside, they will kill the elephants. Archers, because murder holes is going to be there in a moment. You see how those elephants die, even if they are so tanky as well.
Way. Murder holes.
Yeah,
murder holes.
Crazy.
How many times have we seen that in this tournament?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
More than ever.
Yes.
Probably. More
in
than
herbal
ever.
medicine. Murder holes in herbal medicine. Meme technologies.
You know?
Yeah.
Not anymore. Not anymore. There is TaToH with 104 villages, 2 villages, and 92 for ACCM. 10 villages ahead and being up.
Murder holes.
Yeah, just look.
You got to run.
No, and it will die because it's ballistic as well. Bam! It's down. There you go. Another TC. TC number what? 5? 5 town centers getting the map control. But now what he needs is still doing towers. He needs 1 castle also.
Yeah, ACCM's going for a castle. I think it's hard to fit in a castle on this map. Like, there's
Just
not
there.
a lot of space, right? There is good, yeah, but I think a tower locks it down a little bit better, and then you could go for towers on the other side. Maybe a castle on the other side would be good. You can always go for chemistry, and then cannon galleons to help against that castle. Maybe bombard cannons as well.
Look at this.
ACCM, his villager pathing this game has been
Yeah, but delete that stable.
stable, and you can build
Yeah.
it. You don't need it. You're Dravidians. You don't need a stable.
Exactly. Well, let's see. He's going to lose the middle, probably. But,
No, he's fine. These turtles are so strong, man.
okay.
He's
and
fine.
he has 1 fire ship as well. Yeah. He's not losing the middle. My goodness. Whoa. The castle is still not there for TaToH. I think he will do it because chemistry, it will take a while. It will be, well, almost the same time that his opponent is in Imperial, so he can do the bomber cannons. And the good thing is that maybe ACCM will never do this castle because look how he's using those villages. Tower will be up here from TaToH. He's taking all the map. With that tower, that goal is denied already. He doesn't see the TC. He's going to see it soon. But that tower will take the monk, will take the village, will take the goal. And the castle is on the right. Amazing castle. The tower's on the left. The castle on the right. He's taking all the map, Dave.
Yeah, ACCM has the castle, obviously. He's teching into skirmisher. He's teching into fast fire, but he's losing everything.
Yeah.
He has no place to farm. He has no space anymore. Castles on the right and towers on the left. Even, arrow slits coming in for TaToH, the eco upgrades, which we love to see after the first couple games of missing them. This is brutal. ACCM, heavy demolition ship just to deal with the turtles.
Yeah,
just
crazy.
to deal with the turtles.
Crazy. That Mangle is going to go down. No, it's not going down yet, but the problem is not on water, Dave. I mean, he's doing the upgrades on the water. When he has to deal here, he's going to lose this stone center. And he is going to make more towers, I believe. He did arrow lights, he did all the upgrades. I think they have all the upgrades already.
Yeah.
Those towers, they're sick. And if we go with Fog of War, please, for TaToH, vodka, please. And we will see the range of those towers, man. They are crazy. You
can see everything.
You see everything.
Absolutely
and take
see
everything, and take everything. Amazing.
So the bomber cannon is here as well. ACCM is completely surrounded. He's behind by 2K score. He fights on, though. 7 skirmishers. 9 fires, 3 demos, 1 trebuchet, 1 monk, 11 fishing ships, and a dream.
And now he's doing the extra 2 for the tower. So if he could see everything, ooh, it's gonna make it or not? Yeah, well, he's taking those fire ships. But now with the option, if we go Fog of War again, we will see those towers in 3 seconds. 2 extra more range. Wow, it's incredible.
Yeah, and he's in ACCM's base now. That's 2 golds from ACCM. Like, I know the Dravidian scrims are great, fine, but you only have the first armor. He doesn't even have the second armor on his scrims. They're melting.
Not +3 either.
He can't hold the castle on the other side. He can't hold any of this on this side. He can push back on water, but TaToH's not really focused on that anymore, and ACCM calls the GG.
Ooh, decider, man.
5th game.
I know the decider here, Dave. This is epic, man. Decider all the time now. What's going on?
This is my 4th series in a row
with decider.
Where we've gone to the 5th
How
game.
old were you yesterday?
Younger than today.
A lot younger than today, right? Okay. So it has been 5, 15, and now 20 games in 4 cities. How'd you feel it?
Yeah.
That's good, right?
It feels good, yeah.
Yeah, because the seeds are amazing.
Yeah, well, I can smell beer over there. I can sense it. It's calling me, man. It's whispering to me,
And this is your last game now for today, right?
Yeah, I know.
So you can now rest, chill a little bit. It's going to be nice. But these 2 are not thinking on any beer. But if you guys are thinking on any beer or something, you will have to wait a little bit because we have 1 minute, more or less, small commercial, and we're right back.
And now, a word from our partners. Back then, a pocket watch told you the time, if it wasn't broken, that is. Today, the Hammer smartwatches do so much more. From monitoring your health to managing your schedule, and even keeping you on time for the next Age of Empires final, everything is just a glance away. And they do it in magnificent style. Make more of your time. Hammer.
Welcome back, everyone. We're going into another Game 5, our second Game 5 of the day, and it's going to be on Enclosed, ACCM's home map, the final home map here. We have Slavs for ACCM. We have potentially Saracens or
Enclosed?
Sicilians.
You know how long can be Enclosed?
TaToH. I know how long Enclosed can go. Yes, I'm well aware of how long Enclosed can go. I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. And Mem is obviously excited about it as well. So, Slavs and Mayans for ACCM. Both of them can be good on Enclosed. You have to really start thinking about which one is better against both potential civs that TaToH has. I think Sicilians is unlikely. It's probably Saracens. So would you rather have Slavs or would you rather have Mayans up against Saracens?
For a Castle Age approach, I go Slavs. For the later game, I prefer Mayans probably, no?
Yeah, I
or
mean,
a lot of Eagles, Plumarches.
It's kind of rough for both, though.
Like, yeah, I believe that TaToH has better civs.
Yeah.
For the super late game, because would you go for other kind of map and then we think, oh, Mayans are Mayans. Not in this kind of map, right? I feel that
Slavs should be.
I will go Slavs.
It should be Slavs.
Mobility, more mobility. You can really go
grab the
with
relics,
aggression,
play light cav, play pikemen if
SARS
you need
late game as well. Even they have siege owners if the game is long with a lot of resources, cheaper siege,
Cheaper castles as well.
cheaper castles too. Voyars are sick.
Yeah, Boyars against...
They are sick.
Yeah.
You know, you will need what then? Mamelukes to stop them.
Yep.
So but you can do Voyars with halves. He has options, you know.
He has options.
It can be
But
sick.
still, Saracens, like we're explaining all the things that Slavs can do,
Possibilities.
but Saracens are amazing. Like Saracens are TaToH Civ. They're good on enclosed, right? He has to. If he picks Sicilians here, he better have the juiciest strategy I've ever seen in my entire life.
Well, Sicilian has a good echo if you make horse collar that he has been not doing lately.
You're
you know.
stretching, man.
So
You're stretching for something that isn't there. They have the dungeon and they have the sergeants, and that's what they have.
yeah, and that's it, right? Well, wait. For the late game, the Cavaliers are insane,
Yeah.
like really insane, and they have siege as well.
Are they insane against Boyar?
The
Are they
Cavaliers?
insane against Halberdier? No.
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 I wanted to, feel for.
I
a
know.
moment that Sicilians can be an option.
I
Shut
know.
up. Stop killing me,
Anything
man.
you have to do it. You have to do it in like early castle age. With
Okay.
them.
Yeah, that's true. And Saracen has the market, I mean, you don't have a clean game, a smooth game.
You can
then
make
use
it
the
clean.
market, and
Yeah.
then it looks like you are an amazing player,
It's a balanced
So,
eco.
Yeah, exactly. It can be amazing. After the first two games, I probably was thinking, oh man, it's not gonna be a close series. But
Now we're here.
Step up
Now
his
we're
game
here.
finally.
And the pressure's on both. I want to say
Yeah,
like the
both.
pressure's really on ACCM to prevent the reverse sweep, but I mean, TaToH came in here with pressure. He needs to win this.
Yeah, it will be better always 3-0 for sure, but the most important for him is to win and then praying on doubt. Basically, praying on doubt. Well, there's another option. If Dogao win to Yo, also, we didn't mention, also TaToH qualify if TaToH win this one.
If he wins this one.
If he
yeah,
wins
it's
this
either doubt or Dogao, and
or
there
Dogao.
needs to be, I think there's another couple things that need to happen as well. I'm not like,
100%.
I went super into the weeds into it last night, and I can't remember all the conditions, but there's a lot for every player. And we are in here, game number 5. We're going to go on to enclosed, and we can see that it's the Mayans being picked by ACCM and the Saracens by TaToH. So ACCM does not go for slabs here. He's going to go for Mayans. I think he's going to try and get a snowball running and start to get that advantage early against the Saracens rather than playing the late game approach.
Trying to go maybe for the eagle approach.
I mean,
Full eagles in the early
Man,
game.
Mayans have been so sneakily good in this tournament. I think we've watched them like 3 times, and their eco has been so insane because they get that extra villager, which really adds up.
Yep.
They don't have to go for loom right away, and the 9-ville starts, and it's just it's Mayans, longer lasting resources.
Mayans and Mayans. I think the generation from the previous series will be a generation that ACCM will prefer. This one is probably the farther one that they can be in close.
Mm-hmm.
They are just opposite side of the map completely. So this benefit the Saracens.
Yeah,
I believe.
it should be. But you know how ACCM is. He might get forward buildings up, and then it doesn't really benefit them at all if he gets forward production. We'll see, though. ACCM just pushing in the deer. He's going for loom. He's about to click up. He's a villager ahead because of the Mayans. And he should maybe open... What are you thinking? You're thinking like 1 archer range, extra eagle, and then see where you go from there?
I mean, he's doing directly mining camp, right? So Archie is going to be right away. If it's not going to be able to do the barrack, probably.
Well, he
time
needed
to
that.
make militias.
He needed that anyway for the second building, I think.
Yeah, but
right? 'Cause he did go the mill.
He's not doing the mill exactly. So you need to do the barrack as quick as possible. If not, obviously it's going to go archers. But yeah, you want to have the opponent away from the berries for the goal. Why not going aggressive like eagles and archers as well? But then TaToH is the biggest question here. What is going to open? Are you going to open a scout here? Archie range? It's kind of tricky.
I think if you're TaToH, you have to almost tower your gold right away.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Because you can always, with Saracens, it feels like you can always just buy back the stone cheaper later if you want TCs. Just invest the tower onto the gold. So you have safe gold. You can use the market to buy things, and you'll be fine in that regard.
Do they have the stone and the gold is similar position for
Yeah, it's okay.
for TaToH? I mean,
Yeah.
just to make the tower Yeah, you know, because having the stone to mine a stone with the Saracens is also huge. It's really nice for the market, for selling it, and you will need to mine a stone with this civilization for sure.
I'm just glad that both of them have a good gold. Sometimes on enclosed, you see a gold that's way far away.
Yeah.
And both of them have a really reasonable distance to their gold. TaToH is going to show up at ACCM's base. ACCM's already on TaToH's base, and he sees that there's no one on gold there for TaToH. So TaToH will probably open with a stable, and then even if he makes the market inside his base, he could get gold by just like selling wood or food with the Saracens early.
Let's see if you're going to be right. I believe you will, because he's just doing the barrack right now. I don't think he will go skirms. You know, I would be very surprised.
Yeah, it should be scouts.
It will be a scout. He see that now the mining camp.
Oh, he's going out to gold.
Ooh.
Oh, he's going out now. ACCM sees that, though, and it is the archer range. So we are called out immediately. TaToH delayed going out to gold. He's going to be there. ACCM will see the range critically. And TaToH also being annoying at the back of ACCM's base. As ACCM tries to go out for the berries.
I honestly like this position, this decision for TaToH, being the Saracen, right? But you go to the gold right away. His building is probably going to make the market.
Yep.
Maybe the blacksmith, but the market with 75 wood it costs is so cheap. And then you will start to use the market heavily from the start, I believe. So, I mean, the gold already is good, right?
And he's already making a tower. TaToH is already making a tower, I believe. He's got one on the gold.
There you go.
And that's perfect. That's what we thought he should do right away. The Eagles are going to come in. The Archers are going to come in. There's the market that you were talking about. And ACCM now going for a blacksmith. As he's got 2 Archers on the field, and they're moving as quickly as they can across to TaToH's base. He's really trying to get there to pressure him before the tower goes up or before there's skirmishers or archers in defense.
Yeah, not going to be able to be in time for sure. And here is going to be crucial with this kind of approach, Dave, who's going to be up to castle quicker. It should be the Saracens because of the market, but you know, Mayans are Mayans. Resources last longer as well, as you were talking before. And let's see. Still, with the Saracens should be faster here. Fletching already, which is sick, but he has what? 4 archers, 2 eagles. He's doing eagles as we expected.
He can harass the berries.
Yeah.
That's really the only place he can hit.
It's nothing on the berries.
Yeah.
So the tower is there, and then he won't be able to do any damage. He's going to dive in. I don't think so.
He can't. Can't dive into the tower, can't dive into the TC. He's just going to control the berries.
Yeah,
that's annoying.
Fletching will be in a moment there. There you go. He's doing the fletching, both with double attacks. Nobody with the horse collar. He did already some farms, and he's going to make a counter attack. And there's no tower on ACCM.
I think ACCM should be able to deal with that, right? You keep an eagle at home, you keep the archers at home. As ACCM comes in towards the gold, he's trying to get the damage. He's trying to make use of the early fletching. And TaToH has some idle time with the villagers inside the tower, but ACCM should sense that TaToH is rotating around. He hasn't seen any army whatsoever.
There's army there.
And he's got army.
Terrible! Absolutely disaster here with the village, and TaToH's gonna see then TaToH.
Right pass! TaToH doesn't see. He's in the market! He's in the market, man! He didn't see! He's in the market!
Now he see it! Now he see it, and he's going back now with the art. No! He's gonna send more or what? He's gonna try to make a tower here.
But there's another army that's looped around. Oh, but ACCM now running in. This is Game 5 energy.
Exactly.
This is Game 5 energy.
Exactly. Whoa. So crazy now look. Panic completely. Here, what happened with those villages? He need to make a tower, but he's not doing. He's going away and no goal now. Without goal, it's a disaster still for ACCM, Dave. So he's going to pick now maybe one village. He has plenty. He's going to try to block it. And what you do now with those villages? Maybe he's going to make a mining camp here.
I mean, ACCM can't make a tower. He can't make a tower because he wants the tower forward.
Yeah.
So TaToH is going to raid over here with just these 3 archers. ACCM trying to keep himself safe. Meanwhile, he's trying to get the forward going. He loses another villager. That's 2 villagers down from ACCM. But he did manage to maybe sneak out with these vills. He's trying to go back out to the gold. TaToH still doing such a good job controlling this. ACCM has to go back. This is a disaster for ACCM.
You know what, Dave? Not seeing those villages was good at the end.
It was good.
You know? Because he could kill those, yes, but he did here a massacre, a mess. 7 unit kills. 2 villages only, yes, but he's not even mining gold. And those villages are...
They're coming back.
Yeah.
They're coming back.
4 villages doing nothing here. And then what happened here? TaToH, it's about to be up to Castle Edge. And when he's in Castle Edge with Kratos and Botkin, how ACCM is going to stop this?
It's going to be really tough. The transition for the Saracens with the market is so much better, and God, you were right. Like, it was bad from TaToH to not see that, but it was good for him to not see that. Because then
it's insane.
ACCM is torn between having a tower at home or a tower forward, and he doesn't have enough stone for both. And now he can't pressure the ones forward. He can't defend himself at home.
TaToH is cleaning everything. He's on the way to
Castle
Castle
Age.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. His TaToH play properly here. The 4 villas, more useless that I remember in a big tournament.
I've never seen 4 villas
No.
come forward
And then
for a
go
tower
back.
and then just go back.
Without doing anything.
And
You know?
it's just idle time.
How much
That's all it
resources
is.
is that?
Just
Like
idle
losing
time. Look
4
at
villas.
look. TaToH's ahead by 600 res collected now.
Yeah.
Like it's just,
Yeah.
and they're just arriving home.
Wow.
So ACCM needs to go up to Castle Age somehow. He's making the market. All-time efficiency on them is just not good at all.
What is the second building that TaToH is building? It's archery range, another archery range, right? Full crossbows. Full crossbows now with Botkin, keep going, being aggressive. He's not even up. 1 minute and 30 seconds is still, he's going to make it stable. Might do some nights. I think TaToH knows that he's in a great position and he needs to be very, very aggressive.
You have to.
Yeah.
You can't let ACCM sit back here and build up enough eagles and a big, massive army to come your way. I think booming here is the wrong choice for TaToH. That's why he's going for the military. He goes for the stable as well, so it's crossbow knight, potentially.
Even a villager forward, maybe if he see all this aggression.
I think you have to wait on the villager forward, though. I don't think TaToH
when
has
he
the
makes some
resources.
attack.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
right away.
yeah.
Not right away. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. He's going around with those archers and 3 skirmishes. The second archer range is there. Military numbers are okay for ACCM, but when he has the upgrades,
And this is so
that time
sneaky
is not
from
enough.
TaToH.
He needs
It's
to
so
wait.
sneaky. If he just waits, wait
a
until you have
little bit.
crossbow. Don't show it yet. ACCM doesn't see it yet.
Why we whisper? They
He
don't
doesn't
listen.
see it yet. I don't know, because we were screaming about those sneak villagers earlier.
Anyway, Botkin Arrow was, well, we were not the only ones screaming. In
No,
the
I know. They
apartment,
were
you know?
screaming over
they
there,
were
too.
screaming, you know. They were scaring us completely. And look at now, Bloodless. He's coming. He's doing Botkin. He's going to make balls. He's going to be in time. He's going to be in time. The tower is going to be there, but then he's not going to have even resources to make extra TCs when this is going to be in Castle Age. Didn't kill anything, but he's evacuating all the units. Didn't kill anything.
Didn't lose a villager yet. Didn't lose a villager yet. Bloodlines is coming in. The second wood upgrade is coming in. Still no crossbow for TaToH. He goes cav archers instead of crossbow to counter maybe the mobility of the eagles he thinks that ACCM is going into. And ACCM is going to reach Castle Age, only having lost 1 villager since that forward tower endeavor. I mean, it's pretty solid for ACCM last few minutes. Still, it's a rough position to be in.
It is. I don't know if I agree to don't make the crossbow.
I think crossbow would have been better, but...
Kavarsis has the mobility, yes, but yes, here with the crossbows.
And now skirmisher as well, elite skirm. Eagles coming forward. Cav archers are being a little distracted by that.
And let's see if he's going to take the goal, if he's going to dive into the tower.
Still hasn't killed another villager. It's been a while. It's been a while for TaToH. He's diving in beneath the tower. The archers are going down. What a clutch house wall there from ACCM as the tower still fires away. And the crossbows from ACCM are looping around the other side. ACCM goes for the counter-attack. TaToH doesn't see that the crossbows are still at home, so he should sense that. But at the same time, ACCM should have sensed the other push from TaToH earlier in the game.
Yeah, but he does. He's there with the skirmishes. You can see he's there with the skirmishes. He's doing the monastery as well. Is so many crossbows, yes, but he's going to have a skirmish and note to probably hold. He's 8 crossbows, 3 skirmishes. Elite are there, but he still didn't kill so many. I think crossbow will be great.
He's just crossbow would have gotten that timing right when
Yeah.
you were sitting on the goal, but
Yeah.
I mean TaToH, it was probably fixed on cav archers. Probably didn't want to invest into as much and was thinking about the skirmishers as well. And he's got the skirms with the +2 armor. He's still fine. He's got the better economy than ACCM still at the
A
moment,
lot better.
and he's still applying pressure. Although ACCM is able to take that gold underneath his own tower.
Yeah, this is still good for TaToH. He has the +2/+2. He's doing also a couple of monks.
the second town center.
on the right side, and look all the flashing at the bottom.
But look
all
at the villager
flashing.
count. Almost even.
Yeah. I mean, ACCM 16 seconds. I let to see after all this. It's crazy. It's really crazy. He only killed 3 villagers actually.
I know.
But that economy difference is because the villagers have been
Idle.
all the time. Idle all the time. The efficiency has been very low for so many minutes. You know. And let's see now, Scorpion. He forced him to make siege as well. So now the boom is going to be a lot better for TaToH. 30C already.
ACCM doesn't have the stone either. And the stone price is jacked up because TaToH, I think, has bought it twice. So, I mean, ACCM is a ways away from getting the additional town centers, right? He's just getting the wood upgrade right now. He's still trying to run with these crossbows, and TaToH is following right behind him, sniping those all down with the skirmishers. Beautiful job from TaToH. ACCM loses this whole army.
Yeah, it will kill them all. It's +2/+2, Dave. +2/+2. It's going to take all the units. All the crops are down. Look at the military number. It's going down. It's still very different. It's not so big, but that's going to change. And now he's going to try to catch up. I was thinking that he should probably go
It's got to be Eagles.
Full Eagles, exactly.
It's got to be Eagles here.
And
it
one
can't be
PC,
anything else.
And you know...
I think he needs the second one, though. I think you need to protect that gold. Like, just not even produce from it, just need to protect that gold. He's still getting crossbows, though. He's got 11 crossbows still against the +2 skirmishers. And
those are useless.
Well, I mean, they're good if you can sneak around the skirms. If you can find a way in the base, maybe you distract with eagles. They're also good against the cav archers. But you need something else. You need eagles.
Yeah, complicated moment in the game, for sure. And he has to be loud, kind of... frustrated.
He has to feel so bad. He has to feel so bad.
Yeah. Because now, imagine the pressure it is. Now, if he has a chance to qualify, it's not even depend on him anymore. And that's not how you want to feel. Definitely not. Anyway, Cav archers are here. Some archers and skirmishes is
goes
still...
for another town center.
Yeah.
ACCM's trying to drag this game out. He wants to compete on villager number with TaToH, even though TaToH is already 7 ahead. He's going to try and boom it out, buying the stone for really high prices. He's buying the eco right now to add more villagers, hoping that TaToH screws up with his macro somewhere along the way.
Yeah, I don't know if now TaToH will go try
Crossbows
to
are
go
forward, I think,
directly.
right?
Yeah, but exactly. If he's going to go directly... Oh.
And they have scorpions, too.
Yeah, but he has a mangonel, too, here. Well, a siege workshop with a scorpion will do mangonel himself. He has to be careful. I like how ACCM is playing, you know, like, according to the situation, was very...
He's not playing scared.
No. It was very unfortunate. He's doing a good job. He's not going to hold at home ACCM. I think he will, but the skirms are really solid and not good move there by TaToH. He's wasting a lot of units.
Yeah,
he's focused here. He's focused in the main spot that we are showing you guys. This is 2 scorpions, so many cav archers. Crossbows is still there, but soon can be there. The mangonel, no, he's doing more scorpions.
Yeah, and ACCM just goes right in towards that scorpion. He's trying to snipe the cav archers. He's got the scorpions behind attacking the skirms, but I think a few misclicks there from the ACCM as he doesn't deal with the skirmishers and gets as much value, I guess, as he can out of these crossbows. Remember, he's making villagers from 3 TCs behind, but so is TaToH. Is now at 69 villagers against 59 from ACCM and a 4th TC, man. He's trying to drag it out. It's going to be 3 hours.
The +2.
He's coming back.
There's +2. The +2 for TaToH helps a lot, but now he has ballistic there.
Yeah.
And ballistic, if he's going to send more and more army, it's going to be tricky. He's doing a ram. And 4 TC also for TaToH as well. Not taking any risk, not even thinking on going forward. Keep doing economy, more and more economy. Now, with how economy it's developed here for TaToH, he should do Wilvaro as soon as possible and stop doing rams.
And start thinking about the relics too. I mean, he's already got 2. He needs the other ones.
You can see them. Fog of War, TaToH, I believe.
Yeah, he can. I mean, they're all around the edge there, right? So ACCM might have grabbed one, but I think TaToH's got one coming home, and then there's another one
3 relics already.
far forward. Yep.
3 relics already. Smiling now, more stone. A castle will be needed. This is decided game. He's now diving in, and these are with ballistic, which is gonna be a lot better to try to snipe those villages. He's not sniping a lot. At the end, with all this, it's only 5 Echo KD. 5-0. The KD
But
total
the
is
resources collected is
insane.
a lot higher for TaToH. It's just idle time here for ACCM.
Wilbaro already on the way for both players, but he has horse collar. No horse collar for ACCM. That hard. Even more with 4 tone centers. The timing and the momentum is still for the Spaniard.
What is
Damn it.
TaToH adding on the left side of his base? He's got production buildings
Stables?
coming up,
No,
and
actually
ACCM
ranges.
is there with crossbows again.
Wow.
He's always coming in with another group of crossbow.
Trying to do damage, but those skirmishes are so tanky. It's +2/+2. He has only 7, and I believe he has at home.
And
Right?
TaToH sees it.
Yeah, he sees it right away. And if you are going a little bit close to the TC, the arrows with ballistic will take over. Anyway, population is 20 population difference. It's true that the Mayans are Mayans. If ACCM managed to go up to Imperial quicker,
He's going to have a lot of army. A lot of crossbows still here for ACCM. And now TaToH has to defend once more. Ballistics is on the way for ACCM. How he is still in this game is a question, right? It was such a brutal moment for him, but TaToH now, with a lot of cav archers over on this side, trying to go for that forward siege workshop. ACCM really needs ballistics for this fight. It's not quite in yet. Still gets a couple kills to open it up, and now he has to retreat.
Now we'll kill all. Even if he's going back, he should try to kill as much as he can. Those are going to be down. This Scorpion is going to deal with the cav archers. Now the skirms are going to kill those crossbows, and ACCM has no army to counter TaToH right now. Definitely not. He never did eagles anymore. And then with the skirms, cav archers fully upgraded, because they are fully upgraded from Castle Age. It's okay. And TaToH is using the market, and soon
resources are looking
be
good.
Able to go up to Imperial Age.
40 on food for ACCM.
Yeah.
40 on food for ACCM.
How?
And he finds the ram. He's going to batter it down. TaToH, like you said, on the way to Imperial Age soon. He's clicked up. TaToH's going up to him. TaToH's got the forward position. He's got the cav archer there. And he's got a decent economy of his own. This is an amazing setup for TaToH. With 5 relics, ACCM is going to really struggle to take this one.
Well, what TaToH has done after the first moment that he got those villages walk into his base has been playing safe, Dave. He knows I have the advantage.
Yes.
He's not going to come to me anytime soon.
And Scorpions at home.
Yeah.
And the crossbows can't do anything.
Look at that now. He has so many cav archers. He has the crossbows, yes, but he has the cav archers. You don't even need to really commit.
Imperial Age on the way for ACCM. How is it only a minute difference? How?
Because these players are using another level. He's trying to avoid that we have the first reverse sweep in the tournament. Because it didn't happen. It didn't happen at all. And it will be the first one for sure. What is TaToH going to do now? Where he's going to make the castle? He will make the castle forward.
Is that the
here.
MTC? Really,
Is that the Imperial Town
ACCM?
Center? Oh! Imperial Town Center, my goodness.
He's not playing scared, man. He's not playing scared.
Yeah, man. And look at the castle now from TaToH. You got to be careful. Obviously, he's going to go there with the mangle, with the crossbows, make the castle there. He's definitely not going to take it well. Castle will be in front of the Imperial Town Center. This is still 2 minutes, Dave. If he's
I know.
mangonels
And a second
the castle is
mangonel.
up, bam!
ACCM tries to go for a castle on the other side. Those skirms are going to be annoying against that. Don't think they can deny it, but still, the mangonels pushing the MTC, and it's unclear whether ACCM realizes that is the Imperial Age TC, or if he just pressed the hotkey to click up. Mangonels are going to be distracted with the crossbows. Big shot there from TaToH. He also almost gets the mangonel from ACCM. Now he gets it, still has one alive, and the castle is almost complete, but still, it's a minute away for ACCM. I think he should be able to get to him first.
He should be able for sure. Obviously, he can make a trap. If he's doing a trap and then he's attacking the town center, maybe he's in a problem. Okay.
Oh! He's stacked up. And ACCM gets rocked by a massive shot. Hits one of his own, but the cav archers have way more HP.
That's a big bada boom for sure. +3 chemistry is going to make the trap. Yes, the castle is completely in the other side. There's 2 skirmishes being annoying. This is Spartan Tactics +3, and that town center is still not in imp. The TC is not
2
in Imperial.
mangonels
He's not
and the
in Imperial.
castle.
He's not in Imperial. He's gonna be able to take it. The castle is there. He's gonna be in imp. For not so long, to be honest. He's in Imperial, but check TaToH population, Dave. The reverse sweep is about to happen. Incredible cities and more incredible this game. Wow, just wow. Very unfortunate move with those villages in the start, and the game can from there.
ACCM 11 military right now. It's game 5, folks. He's fighting for his life. TaToH as well. He couldn't afford to lose here at NAC, and TaToH is now expanding his economy. He's pushing with the cav archers. He's got the trebs working on the TC. ACCM desperately trying to make an eagle switch, but it's over. I think we can confirm it's over. ACCM fighting on, but TaToH is going to reverse sweep in a set that he absolutely needed to win.
It was looking that he was going to be bye-bye, Dave. It was looking, but now he's about to get the reverse sweep. He's Elite Eagle Warrior. That TC is going to be down. When he takes the TC, he's going to go with the cav archers. That's why ACCM is trying to rise at Town Center, Panic Town Center, or will lose 40 villages. He's going to take a lot. And really, ACCM has to feel so bad. He has to be feel so bad because this is impossible now. And now has the destiny in the hands of who?
Destiny is in the hands of doubt for TaToH.
TaToH.
The destiny is in the hands of Doubt because he's already crushed Doubt's destiny. Doubt can no longer move on with TaToH taking this win. ACCM plays on as he so often does. 92 villagers still for him. But the Trebs are trying to move in, and the heavy cav archer is enough to deal with just crossbow. The eagle switch is happening from ACCM. He wants to make the game crazy, but TaToH will be able to spot everything and stop it before it even happens. The eagles are coming in. I don't even know if that's going to be enough to clear. It definitely isn't. With only the +2 armor, the cav archers are going to be just fine.
Yeah, it's so many cav archers. The eagles are not enough. At least he killed the Trebs. Yes, he keep going. It's only 7 eagles. It's kind of impossible. He's
100 population ahead almost.
Yeah. Castle at home. Just look how TaToH is taking 0 risk in the whole game. I mean, it's normal. Why? It's the decider. You don't want to lose this game at all. You don't want to give any concession. And, well, the Cav Archers are taking the town center. It's Saracens, you know, so this is going down.
ACCM almost 4,000 score behind. The Cav Archers are taking down the TC all by their lonesome, and I think ACCM is thinking about calling it here. He plays on, adds another TC on the edge, and he just refuses. Caravan!
Okay.
It's the armor upgrade for the 11 Eagles versus the 67 heavy cav archers from TaToH. There's not enough Eagles in the world to take that mess
He's
out.
trying to kill some villages here, but it's not possible. He's now going to probably switch to Hussars. Look at TaToH resources. He has some resources. Elite Mama looks on the way.
Look at the Eco KD.
Elite
56
Mama
to 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's completely over. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the GG TaToH reverse sweep in Knowledge Apartment Cap. Incredible, Dave. Incredible. Wow.
And we'll get a listen in on what they have to say to each other. I know they love each other, but one of them had to win. It's nothing.
Both 2-3. These two players,
Yeah.
insane gameplay, are 2-3.
2 and 3.
We cannot say to the viewers, to you, to anyone, if they're going to go through. We don't know.
Yep.
It's crazy tournament.
And
It's
TaToH
crazy.
still needs amazing things to happen here. ACCM, I'm not certain if he can still go through. I think there's a possibility for it. I mean, we don't want to see either of these players leave with the way that it's been going now
But
with
can
TaToH.
both-
The last 3 games, ACCM, the way he's played in this tournament, like,
Can both go through?
no, I don't think so.
One
No.
of them.
No.
One of them, which is, it's really unbelievable. It is really unbelievable. What a series, you know. Like the first 2 games, I was looking, okay, CCM is going to win 3-0.
Yeah, and then TaToH just brings that out of nowhere. Reverse sweep. A reverse sweep to save your life. I mean, TaToH, he's got to be happy, but at the same time, he's got to be thinking like, I cut that really close.
But now he's not super hype.
Yeah.
Because he say, well, I come back, but they're still not in.
Now I have to rely on Doubt.
And
Yeah.
on the Lord, are you going to trust Doubt, guys? I don't know if you're going to
Trust in the Lord.
In the Lord.
TaToH's going to try that. I think that now Doubt was joking around as we get ready for the interview with TaToH. Doubt was joking around that, you know, he might lose on purpose if TaToH loses, but I don't think so. Doubt, you know how Doubt is. He's aggressive on the outside, but inside he's a big
Doubt,
softy.
Doubt, even if he's not able now to qualify, guys, he's going to feel more pressure because his friend depends on him.
Exactly.
And he's going to try everything to win his series.
That's
so
what we think.
if you were thinking that the last series of the day was a useless series, you can be more wrong. A lot depends on that series, you know.
Yeah.
The next series is going to be Elite versus Winchester, but before we will have the interview, TaToH is getting ready.
Yep.
And I believe we're going to have a small commercial and then we're back to Ellie and the interview. I think so.
No, we got a couple more minutes. I mean, TaToH's just making his way over here slowly. Credit to ACCM in that series, man. Like, you go up 2-0. You're playing at a super high level. TaToH doesn't look like he can keep up with you, and then you lose the next 2, and then you go into the final game and you still try to send villagers forward.
But the game 5 hard, you know, because the game 3 and 4 is just TaToH playing better.
Yeah.
Of course, in the game 5, he played
Game 5, he had a momentary lapse in judgment. He tried to be aggressive, and even after that moment, he sent like 3 groups of crossbows. He wasn't playing scared. He wasn't playing defensive. He was trying to just attack.
The question is, why those villages forward?
Exactly. I think he just misread it. He just misread the
He
situation.
thought that he was going Castle or something.
He thought he was going fast castle or something like that. Yeah. He saw the tower right away. Anyway,
Crazy.
TaToH, I believe he's ready over there. Ellie's gonna get an idea of how he feels after that amazing reverse sweep against ACCM. Ellie, take it away.
And now, a word from our partners.
A mouse! A mouse!
What is it, dear? Why you rage? Oh, honey. That's no ordinary mouse. It's the Reaper 250. With this mouse in your household, you never have to be scared again.
Yes, the U-Rage Reaper 250, featuring DPI control, advanced ergonomics, RGB lighting, and customizable buttons, is the perfect addition to every competitive household. Why U-Rage? It's all good. Get yours on mueller.de.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Ellie, and I'm joined here by TaToH, the victor of that amazing set. Incredible comeback, reverse sweep. What's going through your mind right now?
I'm super tired right now. I think it has been an exhausting series, and I just wanted it to end.
Well, you fought it out. Were you happy with the draft? I know that this tournament, there's lots of bans. So in the end, how are you feeling with the civs?
I'm happy with my draft. I got whatever I wanted, so after the draft, I was feeling confident.
My heart's still racing. I can't even imagine, because I was also here last night. You were the last set of the day against Yo, and it was when it was 0-2 again for the second time. What were you feeling?
You mean like today or yesterday?
Today.
Today was different. Like yesterday, after the first game, I knew I was going to lose 3-0 because I didn't feel like I was playing good or like I was just not sharp. And today I started 0-2. I felt like I was still playing decent, so I had my chances to come back.
What do you think was different than today in how you're feeling?
One of the things is that I'm not usually playing that late, so I guess that doesn't help in that regard. And usually my time where I play is afternoon European, so yeah, I think that affected me a little bit.
All right, well, we're glad to have you then mentally fit for today's matches. They were quite the set. We're going to go into some of the replays very soon, and I'd love to hear some of your comments here. First one was on Arabia, and one of the things that struck out to me here, well, is that Hindustani's Gurjar is obviously very strong camel civs. Were you happy with the civ choice, or were you feeling a little, the camels are maybe a little bit weaker?
To be fair, on this map, I didn't expect him to pick Hindustani. I was expecting Mayans or other civ, because he didn't use Mayans after all. No, he used Mayans on the left, actually. Yeah, he didn't use Slavs. So I was expecting Mayans here, and then slash Hindustanis to face Arsens. But in this case, he went for Hindustanis. I think Hindustanis is good civ against Gujaras. He has better economy and better camel, so I knew it was going to be a struggle to win this game.
And we noticed that both of you went for herbal medicine in this game. Oh. Do you think that was any factor in this game?
No. Just to kill up. I guess camels take long to kill each other, so you had a lot of low HP ones, and I think herbal medicine makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And when you were taking this engagement here, what was going through your mind?
Well, I was running out of options, and I had to take the fight. If whatever happened in the game, so yeah.
Well, it was a little bit of a sting, of course, to lose the first match. You're going into game 2 here, Khmer versus the Malians. How do you think it played out for you? Was it according to your strategy? What went wrong for you here?
I think I misplayed a little bit with my army on this game. But it was hard to tell because I didn't go for war at all, so I didn't know how economy was. But I knew that he was struggling for wood. That's why I decided to go for the siege push there. And I think I lacked some monks on the push, and then I think I would have been fine.
I can show you my notes here. All I wrote for game number 2 is ACCM equals God status. He was really just playing so well here, and it just seemed like he was really, really strong performance from ACCM, and I think that's what we're expecting at a tournament such as this.
Indeed.
Watching this again, in hindsight being 2020, what would you have done differently?
I think, as I said, I think I was lacking some monks and pay more attention to my push. And yeah, basically that more ratings on the back. I could have done a better job now that I can see it, but still, ACCM did an amazing job defending, and it was really hard to break him.
And were you happy with the Khmer-Malian matchup? Is that what you were expecting walking into this game too?
Yeah, I was expecting Malians, and I didn't mind what he had on this map, so I was fine with Malians.
And we're moving into game number 3 here, Tiergarten. I believe this was also ACCM's home map.
Yeah.
And that was a strategic choice for you for the reverse sweep. Stone 1, I guess.
Well, I had to win all the 3 games if I wanted, so I didn't play any maps. And I wanted to use Romance, and it was for this map. And I also prepared a little bit. I knew that he was going to cut fast and try to go for the tower as he did against Hera, sorry. And I was ready for it. I pay attention to that. With Romance, I could cut faster as well, and it worked out quite good, I would say.
So do you feel that you were mentally really composed going into the 0-2?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, as I said, at that point, it's best of 1 3 times. So
this tower here, some really interesting moments coming up. I believe this was also the game where. Oh, no, that was game number 5, sorry, with the Vils just passing. But moving into the Armenian and Roman matchup, were you feeling that the Roman Civ here had the advantage?
After I stopped his first tower, well, he didn't get to get the foundation on. But yeah, I felt confident. Romans will have their economy, and they will be quite strong on Imperial. Romans, if you get to heavy Scorps, there is nothing that Armenians can do.
We noticed that you were always going towards the Scorpions. Is this a lifelong love for you, or is it just a recent buff with the ballistics that's making them more attractive?
Well, to be fair, Romans, they always had ballistics, and I think they were underrated. And now people that they have ballistic on others, they are using them more, and they realize how strong they are. So yeah, Scorps are a must when you are playing Romans, and more against Civs that they don't have more cannons.
For sure. So this is game number 4, Koreans versus Dravidians. I believe both Civs here are the number 1 pick for each player. So knowing that, how are you feeling heading into game number 4?
I was feeling confident. I prefer Koreans over Dravidians, so I was happy with my pick. And I just I had to be on point scouting to see where he was docking and what was his plan. But after that, I felt really comfortable entering mid-game. Also, I did a lot of damage early castles, and I think that's what won me the game, to be honest.
There's lots of towers that were played. Obviously, Koreans have a really nice towers here. What are your thoughts on the stand of the Korean civilization in 2024?
They are too strong, I would say.
They need to get nerfed.
No, they are.
We can leave them. When TaToH's playing them, we can leave them as they are. All right, let's move into this nail biter of a game 5, Saracens versus the Mayans. Were you expecting the Saracen pick here? I know there's only 2 options for ACCM, but were you expecting Saracens?
Well, I picked Saracens, so I guess you mean Mayans. Okay. Yeah, I was expecting Mayans. I mean, actually, I could have faced Slavs, but I think Slavs will struggle a bit more against Saracens because he will be forced to go crossbow or pike. So I was expecting Mayans, and I knew exactly what he wanted to do, and it worked out quite well, actually.
There was that moment where some of ACCM's villagers were going up north and your archers were going down south. Did you know the villagers were there? Did you decide to just ignore them? I
saw one. I thought it was only one, actually. So I saw one, but I didn't see the others. That's why I did armor and skirmishes, because I knew that I would have to defend at home, but I still had my timing on the attack. If I went back with my archers, I think it would have been a bad move by me, but I had to use that timing because he probably didn't notice as well.
Yeah, it seems like it was literally just passing. There's another, right at the end of that game there as well, when you were destroying one of ACCM's town centers and you were dropping a castle there. Did you know, or did you have an idea that might be an Imperial TC?
Usually, on that map, you want to go up with the starting TC, because then you have a lot of leaders there and it's hard to expand. So I always try. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but...
Well, we didn't know if you were maybe the reverse flashback of yesterday with that Imperial TC, but it was quite the tense moment for everyone watching. And that was just a really, really fun set to watch. So congratulations
Thank
once
you.
again. I think that the future is still a little unclear. And so how are you feeling? You had such a strong fight here and to still be in this uncertainty.
I feel bad because I depend on doubt. And if he wins, he will remind me that forever. So either he wins or loses, I think I'm the loser.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Well, do you have anything else that you'd like to say before we send it back to the casters?
Not really, to be honest. Like I'm not too happy how I'm playing in this tournament. So thank you so much, everyone who has been supporting me regardless. And let's see if doubt can make the miracle happen.
Well, you have so many fans rooting for you, and we're going to hope for the best and that the Buchholz are ever in your favor, and we're going to let you get a much-deserved break. Thank you so much for your time, and congratulations. Really well played this set. Woo! And with that, I guess we all could use a little bit of a breather, so we're going to take it to a short little break, and we'll be right back.